and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle, Vancouver Adjacent by Night. As a warning, this is a mature game and explores some dark and troubling themes. These may include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, and many others. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams are going to be available on YouTube after the game, so you can always come back to an episode if you feel ready, or skip ahead to the next one. So, thank you to our wonderful host and sponsor, Level Up Dice, for giving us this opportunity to share our story with you. Please support them by purchasing their exquisite dice or by spreading the word about them on social media. And this one, we're going to go with some Tremere. And let me see what that looks like. That is not focusing at all. There we go. Tremere-ish. I don't know. You'll figure it out what it's like. The links will be up in the chat. And our sponsor for season 4, not level 4, is Dogmite Games. Dogmite Games is the best gaming company you've never heard of. They combine craftsmanship with artistry to create truly unique pieces of functional art for your game, from dice boxes and rolling trays to fully sculpted Valhalla screens for GMs. Each piece is created on site in their workshop in Michigan by their devoted team of craftsmen. And I've got the Ganger one over here, and I just blocked my mic. That's fine. And if you have a dry erase marker, like I happen to have, you can go. Oh no, Charlie's getting Diablerized. Oh no.
No spoilers.
Oh, right.
I didn't do it.
I don't believe you.
I didn't do it.
I don't believe you.
I swear. I said that I would never do that to him. I did. I said I swore I would never do it to him.
Does he have fortitude?
You
don't want me in there.
I did. I pinky swore.
You pinky swore to his god. Yes.
I did. I pinky swore to the Malkavian god that I would not diablerize them or else.
Now,
I don't want to
We
find
make
out
good
what the world
decisions
is.
here.
Now it's
Smart,
time to
healthy
introduce
choices.
Our vampires. Which way am I pointing? This way?
No.
This way.
Yes.
This way.
Yes.
Other way.
Right up there. Let's go with Brennan first.
Hello. I'm Brennan. I'm playing the Ventrue Primogen Charlotte. I promise you, I will survive this episode.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out. Next up is Zach.
I am Zach Vivado playing Charlie Lawrence, the Malkavian Transformer. I'm going to do what I can to survive.
And Sam.
Hi, I'm Samantha McLarty. I play Elena Cortez, the La Sombra who intends on just, you know what? I'm just gonna go kill everything in sight to get us through the city. That's the plan.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
How is that literally different from the last 4 seasons?
I didn't say that it was different. I just said that's my plan.
That's true. That's valid.
It's
That's
worked
totally fair.
so far. I mean, why mess with a good thing? If it's not broken, don't fix it, right?
And in our readjusted thing for our special guests, we're going to scoot on down here to Patrick.
Hi. Patrick Gill. I'm playing Harley, the Nosferatu Primogen priest. And otherwise, we're just... I also plan on making it out, but the dice will tell the story. We're good.
It was either Garfield or Mike Tyson who said, everybody's got a plan until they get hit.
I get them mixed up all the time.
It was some modern day philosopher anyway. Lex.
Hi, I'm Lex. I play Cassandra, the Toreador Primogen and the Harpy. And I also intend to make it out no matter how many of you have to die to ensure it.
Oh, sorry. I kept those quotes going the whole time. Yeah. And visiting us from the Delve into Darkness crew, let's start with Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna, and I will be playing Abigail for you this evening, morning, whatever the time may be there. Your resident techie Tremere, who just happens to also be a Primogen, but isn't Sabat.
Yet.
Cringe.
Yet.
Yeah, give it time.
Give it an episode or two. We got you. No worries.
And
They
right
offer
down
private
here-
jets.
Yeah, I don't know if she gets offered a private jet. I don't know. You might indulge in some baldery, maybe.
Hey, all I have to say is, favorite child here. I've got like kind of I can put in a good word for you.
And just down here is Prince.
Hey everybody, I'm Amir Prince Hamza, aka Doubles and Dice around the internet, and I am playing Ja Kato, the Banu Hakim assassin, who has killed a lot of Sabat in his time. A lot of them. There's probably going to be more of that tonight.
So when last we saw our intrepid coterie, shit happened. Yeah, they went to the Elysium. There was a good time. Nothing bad happened from what I recall. Go over there for YouTube to prove me entirely wrong. And there was an explosion and a limo blew up, and some people are now kind of being hunted through the city. As to whether or
No
not
idea
that's the
who that
Sabat or these guys, yeah, I'll let you determine that for yourself, but you're about to find out. So, this will be the next evening. This will be a rouse check for everybody. So let's assume that you all are able to feed the night before. So you'll start off at the 100.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Yeah.
It's real good.
See a thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs down, thumbs down. Wow, Delve, guys, you're not representing the hunger. Thumbs down for Elena. Charlie, how you doing? Thumbs up. Harley, thumbs up. And all right, so it's basically when I'm looking at my Zoom call, it's pretty much the entire left-hand segment. So I'm just going to go right down. So Elena, what you hear, and unfortunately I did not have time to talk to Dustin to get him to record some stuff. That would have been awesome. So what you hear is, Elena.
Not again.
You're disappointing me, Elena.
Well, I haven't heard that one in a while.
You had
That's a
the
nice
perfect opportunity to join me.
You didn't exactly ask if I wanted to, now did you?
I would have expected that you would have liked to join me, considering your current state.
Shows how much you know. Maybe if you'd been there, during the whole growing up phase of this, then you'd know me a little better, but obviously you weren't. So you don't.
You will eventually join me, even if I have to ash your entire coterie to do it.
No. That will just make it way worse for you. Way worse for you. Now, I'm done with all of this. You can get out of my head now. Go away. Go bother someone else.
Also, eat someone. This is embarrassing.
I intend on it. There's a whole lot of your people just waiting for me.
So next up on the hunger thing is that's all that Elena hears for the rest of the evening is Ja. You hear, hey, what's this you keep thinking about diablerizing a car for?
It's worthy of consideration.
Is it though?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, wouldn't it be like you diablerize the car and then you turn into the car? Maybe something?
Well, think about it. Wouldn't that be an efficient way to travel?
Yeah, I suppose, but then you wouldn't be able to talk to anybody anymore.
Not that I'd stay the car. I mean,
Look,
I don't really know how it would work.
we just had a conversation back here. Like all of us, we got together, we huddled up. We think you should definitely not eat the car.
So, for once, you've decided I should not commit diablerie.
Yes. Just this once.
Fantastic.
If you find like any of the Sabat guys, they'll kind of throw off the, Camarilla Anarch kind of alliance that we have in here. But, like it's kind of like it'll split into a 3-way vote. And that's just not something anybody wants. Let's be honest.
You think you have a vote?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
We tallied the votes. Really.
No.
You also think you should eat someone?
Probably.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, probably not so bad. They taste dirty.
Yeah. They're probably Finnish blood too. Yeah, just, it's like RC Cola, really.
Ew.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
And that's the last you hear of that until you get hungrier. And Abigail. Abigail, you should eat someone. Do it the way we did in the old days, on the beaches, at the air, at sea.
As I said, English Bay
Yor
Beach,
and
right down
Tigger.
there. I can
What?
go to English Bay Beach. Would you like that?
Yes.
Okay, then I will go to English Bay Beach. I'm sure that there are some people down there. I will go there.
Yes. None
right.
of your gothic punky people. No. Yeah. Eat some high class people.
I can't afford high class people. I'm on a budget.
But you're eating them.
High class people? No, I'm not.
We should be.
I'm on a budget. I'll eat, Winston. Just go away, please.
Winston goes away. So let's shift focus back to the adjacent coterie for a second. What is the plan?
Well, I believe I'm the earliest to rise at this point,
yeah.
thanks to humanity shift.
But, hold on.
So I'm gonna make the most of that time, and Charlie is going to leave the warehouse with Silence of Death up, and he's going to gather supplies. So I'm basically moving from the warehouse to like the hotel where we were, to my apartment, to Stula Rose, like the places where like I know that we've left things because we've had to clear out fast.
Okay.
And I'm gathering them into bags. I'm gathering just clothes for clothes that we've left behind. Not all of them, just enough. Couple, some personal effects, some people. I'm digging into my closet for a vest that I've left in there long ago. And I'm just getting what I can, knowing that we're not really gonna necessarily be around here much longer at this rate.
Right.
And then just weaving back through the streets, I am heading back into the warehouse, and when everybody wakes up, they're just gonna have a duffel bag next to them, and I'm gonna be digging through Harley's stuff for the laptops that I'd asked him about in the past. I'm just sorting through, stacking them up and doing things with them that I will mention to you off camera.
A lot of them have been wrecked due to the fact that there was a frenzy in this particular location recently.
Mm-hmm. Any ones that are still able to be turned on, I'm just ensuring can be turned on.
Yep. Yeah. You get probably about 2 of them that are still left.
That'll work.
What is everyone else doing when you wake up? Remind my non-existent memory. What's everybody's humanity at?
I'm gonna be the last to wake up.
Yeah, that one I remember because it's single digits.
5.
5, 5, and 7. Charlotte would be the first to wake up.
Oh, yes. I'm waking up in the poorhouse.
Yes.
With this time, I am going to Do I have cell phone reception in this hellhole? Okay. I'm going to text Cassandra only, who I know is asleep.
Phone in hand.
Phone in hand. I'm going to send. Almost got out again, huh? Question mark, question mark, question mark. How many times are we gonna get pulled back in? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Something to consider. Thinking emoji face. Fancy emoji with a monocle. Send, send, send. Cabo? Question mark? Send. And then I'm going to sit on the corner and pout until everybody else wakes up, because you guys are a bunch of freaking dirty animals.
Charlotte, you have probably have the smallest of the bags because I didn't know where a lot of your stuff was, but I got what I could. So just a small bag.
Thank you. A tiny portion of my wealth.
To be fair,
don't say that to your face.
I think Cassandra's bag is also kind of small because she has like the secondary purse of holding that everything is like wrapped up in neat little packages and ziplocked. So from that, next up would be probably Cassandra and Harley at the same time for waking up.
I'm gonna get Charlotte's text immediately and start texting her back. The beach emoji, beach ball emoji. So close, so soon. Beach emoji.
Yeah, well, those texts definitely distract you from where exactly you are.
Yeah. In a horrible place.
And the fact that I don't think you washed off your feet from being in the sewers.
Don't talk about me for free.
And unfortunately, Harley has never bothered to get any of the utilities actually up and running. All of the power he's actually been leeching off of the grid. So
it probably has one of those
we come here?
It probably has one of those large like laundry room kind of sinks that, you know, when you turn on the water it does the like
I'm gonna dig in my purse and take out like the hand cleaning wipes and set about re-pristining my feet. Reapply the red toenail polish.
Cassandra, I think like half of your bag is probably shoes that I've dropped off because that's what I was able to actually find. Harley doesn't get a bag because his stuff has been like. Harley doesn't really get a bag except for whatever he left at the hotel because everything has just been like accumulated here.
I assume I also have all those texts that Elena and I sent last night.
Yes.
Cool, great, yay!
Does Harley have any text waiting for him on his phone when he arises?
That's a good question.
Because I have sent 2 group texts to Abigail and Jude over the course of this the past couple of nights, and I know timey wimey fucky stuff between us and Delves as far as what night lines up where. So
they're ignoring you. It's fine.
Yeah, right now they're mid other things. So let's say if Abigail would happen to be here. Remind us what those texts would have been.
Okay, so the night that we went and killed Connor, Harley had sent a text to Abigail and Jude together that said, never mind, we've got this. I'll see you online. And then there was a text before that, I think,
There was a text after that saying, "Never mind, we got it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the second text would have been last night. And it would have said, "Nyx is dead. Find my child." With an E. And those were the two that have been sent off. Other than that, Harley would have been using his bug out bag that he keeps stashed here as a pillow. But he'll go and after checking the phone, he's going to start getting his battle gear on.
Given ridiculous timeline bullshit, Abigail, what would you have replied to either of those two texts?
To the find my child, because the other one, I don't think she would have had enough time between texts to actually respond. She would have written, "You have a child? SMH." And then the just emoji. The hand staple or not hand staple forehead, the oh my god emoji, basically.
I'll text her back privately. He was a mulligan. His name is Floppy.
Abigail just texts back ... But why? ...
TLDR, I fucked up and needed info. Only way to get it.
Abigail texts back, "You know we have someone who can do that, right? Get information out of people that aren't alive? ... Should talk to us ...
Harley sends back about that in all caps. And then he'll send her a link. Well, actually, no, the internet's still down. Never mind. But he might have taken a screenshot of a headline of whatever happened at the casino that night, as far as what popped up on the normal media, and he'll send that, and then he'll put his phone away and get dressed.
Abigail will write back, "Well, that's new." And that's it. Abigail has left the group chat.
And last but certainly not least, Elena, it's time to wake up.
Yeah, she's a late riser.
Yeah.
What's funny is probably when I wake up, if I see Cass rummaging through her bag and looking for shoes and such, I'm just gonna... Boots. Please, just wear boots today. Just tonight, just wear the boots. No heels, please. I'm begging you to wear boots for a change. No heels. Just...
They make boots without heels?
What do you think I wear?
Men's shoes.
No, they're not the men's shoes. They're tactical, and you can really move around in them. And I don't want you getting tripped up by
I thought your
crazy
feet were just too
people.
big.
No, what are you talking about? No, I just don't. I don't want to misstep if I need to be more, agile and.
Yeah, you don't
on
want to
my
misstep
feet.
with your big, heavy feet.
And
No, my feet
Cassandra
are not
reaches-
big. They're small.
Cassandra reaches into her bag and takes out a knee-high pair of red vinyl boots with 8-inch heels and is like, "These?
Oh, I have those.
They're great, right?"
No, you take the heel off.
I understand what you just said.
Then you'd be unbalanced and unattractive.
And those are the
heel.
two worst things to be.
Okay, smaller heel, please. Just smaller heel.
I can do a smaller heel.
We didn't complete the training with the heels, remember? Just smaller.
I think I'm fine. And look, I'm all ready for battle. I have it's a battle ready.
You look great. Fantastic. Absolutely.
Elena's
That's what
bag
I
is
was
probably-
going for.
Elena's bag is probably the bigger of them because more of her stuff was at Charlie's place, but it's just like stuffed at the foot of wherever she was sleeping.
I don't even really need to guess exactly who it was that decided to go out on their own before anybody woke up, do I? She's just gonna cut a look to Charlie.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys were fighting again.
Yeah,
Are
Charlie,
you on again or off again?
Charlie just comes back in with like 2 laptops and an attack vest on. It was the easiest way for us to get dressed so we can go, so you're not all running around in everything from the previous night and dirt and me in a hoodie. Just a hoodie.
I appreciate it, but we shouldn't be doing stuff like that on our own right now.
Yeah. Early riser.
Being hunted. Tried to kill Sabat Archbishop, blew up the Elysium. Or non-existent, whatever it was they were calling it.
Yeah, archbishops don't wake up as early as I do, so I had a bit of a window.
That's fair. Nonetheless, do we have early risers have plans for what we're going to do now?
Early risers do have plans. Early risers remember a certain archbishop bragging about a yacht that he probably is not on right now.
That's fair, considering he's probably going to go for the airfield.
He'll think
Toreador.
He'll think that we're going for the airfield because that's where we were heading before and we kept talking about the jet. Or he'll be going there just to move on to the next city.
Or he'll know that we think that and he'll be going for the yacht and we should go for the private jet.
It is that thinking right there as to why he's not going to go to the yacht, he's going to the airfield.
The yacht was barely mentioned and we didn't really latch onto it. It was mentioned more as a gift for Charlotte. So I think that he'll think that we are going the more direct route.
We're closer to the airfield too, aren't we?
It doesn't really matter because as soon as we make our move, he's got eyes and ears all over the city. He'll know where we're going, and it's just a matter of time before he catches us.
Well, then we'll have to move fast. Charlie just like looks at the laptops and looks over at Harley and goes, I don't know. Actually, no, these probably don't have data on your phone, maybe. Maybe you can dig in, Harley, and find out where a yacht under the name Cervantes might be located. I imagine he's not humble enough to put it under a false name, and we can probably hit one of the docks that's along the harbor. I imagine we move back towards the convention center and then along the coast.
Right. I mean, I can take a look at them. I mean, it's going to have to be stored locally. The net's still down. So
I also imagine that it'll be stored locally because they want to keep those records on hand in case that there is a power outage, considering they are on the water.
Valid. Yeah, I'll take a look at them and I'll see what I can do.
If you're going to find anything under Cervantes, just maybe he's a little sneaky and put it under Santiago.
Use his name in general.
He would probably have named the boat something sentimental as well. Maybe Angelica.
Well, then we can't take it.
No.
We can take it. We can rename it.
You can't rename a boat.
You can absolutely rename a boat. Pirates did it all the time.
That is such bad luck.
Pirates did it all the time.
You're not supposed to rename boats. That's way bad luck, especially right before you push off.
How many pirates do you know are still alive?
How about we name it the Cassandra?
Okay, well, that would be good luck.
Okay, good. See, if it's called Angelica anything, we rename it immediately.
We're gonna die.
We're not going to die.
Oh,
I'm
only
not going to
maybe.
die, Charlotte. Do you think I'm going to let any of you die after all of this?
No, but you're not gonna let any of us live either.
Anyway, that's the plan. Is we take the boat and we get out of this city once and for all.
And we go to Cabo on a boat.
It's
We make our way towards Cabo.
It's certainly a location, and it's far enough south away from Vancouver that we can go that way. There's dozens of cities we can go to.
And what happens when we leave the borders of the city and the what was the nightmare vision that we saw happen?
Elena pops or something?
Well, that would hopefully be mitigated by the fact that I sort of interrupted the opportunity that we had to leave the city.
We've interrupted several opportunities to leave the city, and
I noticed. I've been counting.
So I think we're probably good by now.
All right. So just so that you are aware, like I'm pretty sure that this is not going to come to pass, considering Charlie tried to blow him up. I don't think that he is my biggest fan anymore, or Charlie's, or anybody's. But it was essentially, I killed everybody.
Why would he assume that the woman that he loves has turned on him just because her boyfriend blew up a car he was in?
Yeah, I mean, I had boyfriends blow up cars for my attention like all the time when I was in high school.
Let's be honest.
That just happens sometimes.
Let's be honest. If he wants to seek revenge on, at minimum, me, he's going to expect that Elena is not going to take that so well, and it's not going to leave him much of a choice.
Either way, I'm not going to have all of my shadows come out and rip anybody apart.
Can you shut them off so that we know, unplug yourself from the shadow realm or something? I don't know how it works.
Not really. It doesn't really unplug like that.
It just kind of always stays there, even if you have a
just
little
there.
You're kind of on this, how do I say this, downward spiral, and I'd like for something more solid in assurances.
I'm not the only one. Have you seen Cassandra lately?
We aren't talking about me right now, though we should be.
I'm not the only one on a downward spiral.
Yeah, but
She's
you're the only one that I had
right
a
now.
vision of getting my head popped off by shadow claws.
Wait, you had that vision?
It was given to all of us. The three of us.
You
And
were
we all
part
saw
of
the
that?
mass murder.
And I never get visions, so it's probably true.
Point is,
I thought I was the only one that saw that. Sorry.
nope.
Damn.
No, we all got the brain worms.
That's
So
gonna
where's
make
your
things awkward.
shadow plug? Is it
The point is,
Me. I am that shadow plug. It doesn't go away, Charlotte.
let's put a pause on that, since that's a pretty impossible ask right now. The point is that I think we've probably circumvented the immediate issue that Malkav gave to us, which means that we have an opportunity of our own volition, not somebody offering it to us to leave the city, of our own volition to leave the city. And we have a vehicle that was told to us that is most likely not containing the Archbishop, but it's not going to necessarily be easy to get to. And we have most likely tonight to get to it, if we're going to get to it before people really realize it.
Then we go to it.
And then we go wherever we want.
I like that part.
You do realize that if we manage to get out of the city, we're not going to be able to stay in one place for very long.
That's okay. One place sucks.
That's sort of
That
par for the
means
course for me. Before
Cabo's not going to be able to be an extended stay.
Oh no,
focus
I
on
figure we'll go
getting
to
out of
Cabo and Hawaii and Laguna Beach and other beaches that I don't know the names of.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of beaches in the world.
Yeah. And they all love to party. The TV taught me that.
Oh, we should probably try to keep
Like
a low
Normandy.
profile as well, Cassandra, considering we're going to be hunted. Like, permanently hunted.
I don't think I can do that.
as low of a profile in the kindred community as we can.
Oh, the kindred community? That's fine. They're all boring.
Good talk.
Harley, you have any luck on some database searching?
I'm working on it. These computers, I have really shit options. But yes, I have 6 intelligence tech roll, 6 crit on that to use these computers. And to answer your question, yes, Steve.
Okay, so when you're on the computers, you have the screen goes blank.
Okay.
And it pops on kind of the old school like OS type thing of the green cursor and the green thing, and it says, "Hi."
Hello.
And it literally says, "What you doing?"
Trying to GTFO. Who dis? Or not, new terminal, who dis?
You get one word back, and it says, "Kevin." Speaking of Kevin, hi Abigail, how's it going? You get a message from Kevin that says, "Your Primogen's leaving the city. Do you know that?"
Abigail writes back, "No, didn't know that. Nobody tells me anything, and I've been a little busy."
Do you want to help him?
Abigail writes back, "I could try. I'm kind of in the middle of something. But let me know the details, and I'll discuss it with my sword-loving buddy here."
Oh, ja, right. Yeah, okay, cool. Stand by. And then Harley sees on the screen, need help?
Yes.
Cool. Deeds.
Address, blah.
Abigail. Address, blah. It's an old LARP trick.
Abigail, I'm assuming, is in the Gothmobile with Jaw driving around looking for Sabat.
I believe so, yes. There's been a few kills.
Abigail's been learning from Jaw because she realizes that her sword skills aren't nearly as good as they once were. So she's been honing her skills on some Sabat. So, Jaw, I know we don't really particularly like that other coterie, or at least everybody says we don't like that other coterie. I don't know what your opinion is, but it looks like they're actually trying to get out, and they might need our help. What do you say?
You want to help them?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it as long as we have things that can blow them up if they don't play nice.
I still have a few grenades.
Perfect. I mean, I just want to be safe. I'm not entirely on board with the whole they're also evil, they're Sabat, yada yada yada, because I mean, it's
if they're leaving the city, that helps
probably
put
not
our
Sabat.
plans into motion.
Well, yes. I mean, it does. So, do you want to help? Do we want to take a little? I mean, they might have some Sabat that we can, test our knife skills on too.
So they're not Sabat, is what you're saying?
I'm saying that I'm not 100% sure on that, but maybe we should find out, and maybe we should at least try to help them get out of the city. I mean, the fewer Sabat we have here, the better? I don't know.
I mean, from
Up
what
to
I've
you.
heard, they're pretty bad at being Sabat if they're Sabat.
Fair. That is fair. So, shall we go and try and help them?
Let's see what we can get out of them along the way. I don't do work for free.
Understood. I mean, they're not considered family for you. For me, I don't even know where they stand anymore. So yeah, definitely. Work is work.
Work is work. Baron, you in?
And you hear, because I've already established this canonically, the horn sound that seems reminiscent of an old 80s television show.
Baron, you know that car has a rebel flag on it. That is not my groove.
I mean, really, Baron, you could at least do like, I don't know, every day is Halloween or something like that. I mean, do something a little more classy.
Imperial March, maybe.
That could be interesting. Yes. Yes. Agreed. John,
So-
good point.
The radio turns on, and it is the Vampire Beach Babes that's on the radio.
All right, Bumblebee, you need to calm the fuck down.
Let me guess. Gothic Surferama?
Yes, obviously. Actually, no, it's Gothmobile. Yeah, I went there. I'm totally going meta with this. So, the other coterie, the adjacent coterie, is now making the plans, and then you hear a smashing, not of any windows or anything. You just hear, like, at the door, like a...
Before we hear that, did Kevin give Harley like the information that we were actually trying to look for in the first place, which is where this this dock was? Cool.
Well, when the screen flashes back to what it was before, it actually has the information there.
Okay. Kevin didn't give it, but it's there.
Okay.
He didn't actually give it to you.
Okay.
But it's there.
Well, I just want to make sure it's there. So there's a bang at the door, and I'm just...
Doorman.
All right, hold on.
Who the fuck knows that we are here right now?
Probably like everyone.
Would you be surprised at this point?
I
Harley.
really wouldn't be, but I'm trying to make sure that we're not really actually expecting somebody.
Hang on,
just
Harley.
kill them.
If we're not expecting someone, I'm going to kill.
Harley,
Yes.
you're the only one that doesn't look confused right now. What did you do?
Stuff. I'm gonna go open the door.
No more secrets. We're gonna make it out of here. No
I do
bombs.
have my arms on display. I'll do the thing.
Aren't you supposed to be unplugging from Matt?
I'm fine. I don't get
Texting
hungry.
Cassandra. You see
So,
this?
When the door opens,
I see it.
how are you opening the door? Just, an FYI type situation.
I'm gonna put my weight up against it, and I'm gonna have my hand on the. It's one of those big, like industrial, like sliding doors,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm gonna put my weight into it, and my hand on the handle. We're closed.
So you're not opening it just yet?
No.
Cool. Yeah, I got flowers for Cassandra.
Oh, I'm Cassandra.
Would you shh? What are you doing?
I'm gonna.
What? They said they had flowers for me.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna unlatch the door and slide it open just enough to peek my head through.
And you get shot.
Okay.
It's not flowers at all.
Yeah, they
I
had a
told you not
shotgun
to
ready.
say anything. What are you thinking?
So,
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
I'm going to
We're
give you a
die.
chance to dodge. Give me a dex and athletics.
This is why I got the arms ready.
Hold on.
This
a
is why you
second.
got the arms ready.
Can I get Oblivion's touch ready too?
I am
Not yet.
I am not rousing Dex. I am not rousing Dex.
It's cool. I'll just pull them apart. It's no problem.
That's fair.
2 successes.
That is not quite enough. You get clipped in the shoulder by like a shotgun blast.
Storyteller.
Yo, that's me.
I don't know how big this room is. Can I clear the room enough to hit the person that's in the doorway?
Probably. This would probably be like kind of a separate section in the warehouse, like a cordoned off section where somebody can sleep. That's like blanked out, just in case you need.
I figured it was loud enough. It was loud. The door hit was loud enough that we were close enough to hear it.
Oh yeah.
All right. So if that's the case, the moment that I hear the gunshot go off, I want to clear the space from where I am to the door, and then just stick the spike straight through the door into whoever is on the other side.
All right, give me.
I don't want to try to kill. I want to try to just like fish hook them and pull them in.
Give me a strength and brawl.
That is 4 successes.
You seem to hit something.
All right.
I intend on engaging with this schmuck.
Probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, 4 successes, and if I succeed, it's +2 on damage.
Okay.
So yeah, whatever I hook, I'm just gonna like pull in over my head.
Did I mention how much damage Harley took?
No, you didn't.
Nope. It was 2 superficial.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay, we good.
Bookkeeping done.
Okay.
Yeah. So with the hook sticking out of your arm, there's a blade that comes down on it.
Okay. It's bones.
Slashes it off.
If I see that happening, I would like to use the arms to restrain. Like, just I'm grabbing.
All right. Give me a roll for the arms of the airman.
On it. 1 second.
Sorry, I just saw our Zoom chat.
Same here.
In which somebody pledged not to stop announcing if they were Cassandra, if somebody shows up with jewelry, but flowers, that's off the table.
Steve has been really taking advantage of this me announcing I'm Cassandra thing.
Yep.
I got 6 of those. 2 of the 6 are crits.
Okay. So that is 2 of the 6 crits. That puts it up to 8. Yeah. You reach out and you grab whatever's on the other side. And it's kind of at this point that the Gothmobile would be pulling up outside because you guys were really close.
Yeah, as I'm holding them, I'm constricting. Essentially, my intention is, unless somebody else intervenes, I'm going to be trying to pull them apart.
I got this one.
As this
Via
is
the
going
piano
on,
wire method, just
as
little
this is going on, I
personal.
assume that the person at the door is dealt with. So I'm just going to walk underneath all of this and check outside to make sure nothing else is coming, and probably see the Gothmobile.
There's actually a bunch of people in between the Gothmobile and where you are.
I go back inside and close the door.
Is it clear out there?
Nope.
Oh.
What are you gonna
Elena,
do?
go!
I did a route check for healing superficial damage, so I'm just gonna grow the spike back.
Okay.
I succeeded. Just grow it back before I retract it. We probably have to get going if there's people out there.
one moment, and I'm just still pulling apart.
Yes, torture, one of the great signs of humanity.
Yeah.
Harley, weren't there-
Shut up, Charlotte. You used to like it.
Hold on.
That's really gross.
Yeah, you're just mad because there's no screws involved.
Hold him still for a minute.
Fine.
And I'm going to latch on and use Brutal Feed. And I'm going to drain this guy. And I'm not going to stop. And if he's kindred, I'm not going to stop.
I had the book over here behind, underneath Lex's book. By
Alex's book.
I was going to do that during the closing part, but apparently I need to look up the Avery. I don't know what's going on.
Just want to leave.
So you lose the point of humanity.
Yep.
Wait, so you don't have this page just like already bookmarked,
you
just
would.
ready all the time?
Yeah, that's where my bookmark was.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
It
Like
was
you've
just
worked with
underneath
us, right?
this book.
Hey, storyteller.
Yes,
Real quick.
you.
About the time that I noticed that this dude is like going ashy, but like the diablerie hasn't quite hit yet, can I just try to Spartan kick Harley off of him?
He's trying to save all of our humanity so much.
It's gonna go so
fine.
good.
That's fine.
He's not frenzied.
That's fine.
Heck, you're ruining my bookmark.
No. I know I am.
Yeah, I'm holding him though. I've got him and just.
Yeah, you can definitely use Sparta kick Harley. That'll be a strength and brawl.
Cool. That is 6 successes.
Harley.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take
That's
it.
three superficial.
See,
That'll
about the
take
time
me-
that he starts to ash, I just step forward and just plant my foot into Harley and just disconnect and let
And
this
I
dude
finish
let this dude
pulling him
ash on his
apart. And if I know that if I've heard somebody say that there was a car, somebody pulled up, or it wasn't clear, I will use the arms essentially to slide the door back. So that's what they will see is just the arms of the airman sliding the door back.
Oh no, Charlotte already closed the door.
That's what I was opening it.
Yeah,
And
she's,
sliding it.
she's going in the opposite direction of everybody else,
I closed
especially
that.
with humanity. I don't know what's going
Charlotte
on.
closes it again.
It's just the two of them standing there with this door.
Oh, Charlotte's just standing there closing the door on.
Yeah, I Harley just go, no. And to the group, and to the two, I just go, maybe we come up with some kind of an action plan before we just open the door and charge it in head first.
From the briefest of moments that the door was open again, pretty much everybody in that area would see that there's about 4 people that are kind of moving towards you, but there is a black 1967 hearse that is pulled up behind them. And for Ja and Abigail, you see that essentially this particular building that you were told by Harley that they are at is kind of under siege at the moment.
So while we were doing that, I roused my resolve,
Yes.
rolled active unseen active sense the unseen, and I got 3 successes. I'm just looking to see if all of those people that are in front of that building are in fact Spat, or
The paleness of their auras would seem to think that possibly there's something between a ghoul and a really weak kindred.
but there's nothing that is human.
Not a thing.
Okay.
Excellent.
I let John know that, and I say, should we let the Baron have a little bit of a treat?
Ja's already like getting out of the car and just like, let's fucking go.
Yes, that's an option too. Abigail's like, okay, Baron, you whichever ones you want, you take what you need. She gets out and she takes her sword as well.
So as soon as you step out of the car, Ja is pretty much already out and kind of moving. Abigail gets out. Just as you're about to put your hand on the door to close it, the door closes itself and the car kind of goes avoiding Ja forward.
Ja's Naruto running.
So this is going to require a roll. 'cause
I also got hungrier because I roused a bunch of things.
Yeah, one of those, they might work. You know, it was about a 60-40 split this time, but we had a vote, and you should probably eat one of
The
those.
blade will drink.
Sure, that sounds right. Oh,
I
shit.
roused Dex and Strength, and I passed both. So,
Potent, I have my blade ready to drink blood,
Okay.
and I roused my dex.
So the rest of you hear you don't really hear anything necessarily, but you hear like kind of a crunch as the door kind of caves inward a little bit.
Why I closed it?
Then you hear like a grinding noise. And for Abigail and Ja, what you see is that 3 of them had kind of jumped out of the way, but the Baron like hit one of them broadside because, this was the, shotgun over the shoulder, like cocky guy that was like, yeah, we're going to go in there, we're going to Diablerize some people. And then they basically got ground underneath the car.
Inside, Elena's just gonna be like, I can handle this for a moment. I can catch up with you guys. You need to get out of here.
No, we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah,
I can be the shadow thing and it cannot hurt me. I can do
That's fine.
this.
We're not doing that anymore. We have one opportunity to get out of here.
And I want to make sure that all of you successfully make it.
Oh, it's fine when you want to stay behind and make sure that we're not hurt by putting yourself in danger.
He has a good point. That's exactly what you're mad at him about.
Shut up, Charlotte. Nobody asked you. And the difference is
I asked her.
Cassandra asked.
There's not a difference.
I asked.
There's not.
Yeah, and you also wanted to sleep with my sire, so.
That's weird.
And?
That's weird.
Yeah,
There's not
so?
a difference.
Like, did you see him or what?
Yeah.
We're not talking about that. Are you serious right now?
You brought it up.
She slept with Les.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh my
God.
I cannot believe. Okay, no, it's okay. The difference is that I'm very capable of getting away from this situation. And I need you two to make sure that those two make it to the damn boat.
There's no difference. There's no difference. Stop self-sacrificing.
Cassandra, you want to steal a car?
Oh, yeah, we should.
It's not self-sacrificing. I'm just
always-
making.
It's always
not.
self-sacrificing when you do it, Elena. It's every time it's self-sacrificing. It's putting yourself in harm's way, telling us to get them to safety while you throw yourself into the fray, potentially dying or dropping your humanity lower and lower. It's always self-sacrificing. Every time. There is no difference. The only difference is that you're willing to put yourself on the line every time, and you're not willing for any of us to step up and do it together. That's
Wow, that's a really black kettle calling the pot also black.
You almost got it, hun.
I was so close.
Harley gets up off the ground. We need to figure out mechanically what's going on with Harley right now because that kick knocked me down to incapacitated.
I wasn't aiming for damage. I was aiming to shove.
Yeah.
If it's regular damage incapacitated, you're fine. You'll just be -2 until you heal some of it.
Well, that's what I meant.
It was a non-lethal
Yeah.
kick. My point was literally just to plant my foot against him and push.
Okay. So where did my hunger end up at after that? That is a relevant question.
It's probably still 0 because I just stopped you from Diablerizing, but you still drained him.
Okay.
Yeah, you still drained him.
Okay. Humanity ding, yes or no?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rouse.
Charlie recognizes when the Diablery is about to happen.
Yeah.
For no
get a little
apparent
more
reason.
pallid.
I'm not saying his girlfriend Diablerizes a lot. But,
I've roused to heal up.
I'm implying it.
So
A lot of hypocrisy in this coterie.
Elena's just gonna look at Charlie.
All
We
right.
will talk about this more later.
All right. I heard.
Once we all as a group get to the boat.
I heard a car. Is there a car?
While this conversation is happening, Ja and Abigail are actually fighting.
Hey, we're fighting too.
Different way.
Yeah, it's a little bit of drama and a little bit of the other stuff.
I think they started fighting
Strength
each other.
and melee?
Strength and melee, yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming both of you are attacking with swords.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a willpower.
That's 9 successes.
That's only 3 for me.
Okay, so the people you're up against are going to be doing the fighting back.
Okay.
So one is going to try to punch Ja and fail spectacularly. How many was that? 9?
9.
Yeah, you slash across them, and they kind of like fall back a little bit, like almost as if you hit them to incapacitate it with, one shot. The other one apparently isn't doing too great against Abigail either. So you got 3 successes. You basically slash into them. It's not quite as solid of a shot as what Ja just pulled off, but they kind of deflected a little bit, but you hit their shoulder.
I think I'm doing better, Ja. I think I'm doing better at this now.
It's a work in progress.
It is. I'll learn.
And the next round of combat, because this is probably going to get dispatched before we get back to the yelling and screaming part of our broadcast. Ooh, they did pretty good against Abigail.
Am I dodging?
What do you want?
Dex and athletics?
Yes.
Listening? Okay, and I had said that I had roused my Dex.
You did indeed.
Three successes.
Yeah, that pretty much you dodge out of the way as their sword like just comes down and it kind of shaves a little bit of the leather off of the arm of your jacket.
That's my favorite jacket!
I do know how to attack the fan favorite NPCs. Ja, how'd you do on that roll?
To dodge?
If you wanted to dodge, you wanted
I'm
to
not.
stab
I'm
him
not
in the
dodging.
face.
Dodging is for people who are not Ja. Ja is currently. That was another. That's a messy.
Famous
crit,
last
but
words.
It really won't be, considering how I
That's
rolled.
11 successes.
Yeah, you cut them basically in half. By basically, I mean literally.
Oh, I'm absorbing blood here. That's the other thing that I'm doing because
All right.
through the blade. So I can take up to 3 from this.
I believe you already had 1 stored. Did you not? From before? If
No.
not, you can take 3 from them. It's fine.
Absolutely. Then it brings me back down to 1 hungry. Because I'm not Diablo-izing right now. These don't seem worthwhile.
They're really not. And another one is going to attack. Well, the other one thinks he's going to attack, but he basically just falls over the car because I rolled a messy crit.
I did roll a messy crit there. Just no fun.
No, I rolled a messy, like, bestial failure.
Oh.
So, yeah, he basically comes around the car to try to get at Ja because he sees, like, an opportune moment. As you slash, he's got your back. And then, I'm just going to have it, like, the back swinging door of Baron Marcus opens, like, right into his face.
Just Serena Williamson.
How many are left?
There's 2 left.
Okay, Abigail is at 2 hunger, so Abigail's going to do theft of vitae on one of them.
Excellent. Because he was going to try to, like, stab you, but I'm assuming your theft of vitae is going to destroy him a little bit. And all the while this combat is going on, you can hear muted bickering from the warehouse.
Oh, then Josh just yells over at Abigail. Are they arguing with each other in there?
4 successes. Yes, I think they are. They don't seem very cohesive at the moment. I'm assuming that it's probably the stress.
And Abigail reaches out with her magic and draws some of the blood from the one person that was just about to try to stab you again, but you overwhelm them because they have no idea what the fuck's going on. Ja, there is one left that just got hit in the face with a, door.
Sweet. Is he down?
He's on his ass.
I'm going to stab him straight through the mouth. Just.
You can try to. Fuck that. All right, go ahead. I mean, if you want to take half, it's
yeah. I'll take half. That is 8.
It's more than enough.
Why do none of us have like swords and shit? We just go around just slapping people with oblivion.
I have swords built into my arms.
I legit I can't get less than a 5. Like I can't.
Jaw's a swordsman, and I got equipped by Satine Phoenix and Jameson Stone.
Nice.
Because they had an anarch armory.
That's fair.
So there's one left. Abigail. He's going to try to, even though you're drawing blood out of him, stab you.
Wait, what?
Note I said try. Like, he's just flailing blindly with a knife.
How much blood have I taken? I've only taken 1 point of blood out of him, right?
You've only taken the 1.
Okay. Do I have to keep... I don't have to keep rolling for that to fight Tattoo, right?
You don't have to keep rolling for
it. I'm just going to keep... I'm not hungry anymore, but I'm just going to keep pulling that blood until he's unconscious. I'm not diablerizing him. No.
In his flailing, you take 1 point of superficial.
I don't think you can diablerize yourself to blood.
That's fine.
Job.
All the better. I don't want to diablerize himself.
This is the last dude. Abigail's
just
getting blood out.
Gonna decapitate him.
Cool. Take half?
Yeah, I'll take half.
Yeah, easy enough.
I'm pretty sure that should be good.
Yeah, because he was trying to stab Abigail, and Abigail is drawing blood out of him, so he's already kind of in a weakened state, and then you just walk out.
How dare you!
He didn't taste very good anyway. It's fine.
The only person who can kill my friends is me.
And I like that about you, Jaw. At least we know where we stand.
And
never lied to you.
There's still some of the bickering going on inside, and the car kind of pulls back, and there's like a kind of a blood smear where he ran into that particular kindred.
Harley.
I think we had just stopped bickering at the point when Harley said there was a car outside, and then we hear that.
Is Harley still on the ground?
No, I got up.
If he was
getting
I was
up.
gonna say, if you're on the ground, my shadow is just gonna pull you up.
No, I got up. I got up.
Don't announce yourself when someone asks if you're here. You get shot when you do that.
Charlotte opens the door because she never left the door.
What?
I called.
Harley,
I called
your girlfriend
for backup.
here. Your girlfriend is here, and some guy with swords covered in blood. I want to say his name's Wesley.
They said you wanted to get into town. Here we are.
No. We don't trust them.
Get in the fucking car.
Yeah,
we don't have an
no,
option.
they tried to kill Cassandra.
Yeah, do you not remember when I got all shot?
Cassandra would be dead.
Yeah, exactly.
There's only
honestly,
you.
Going back at Charlotte is relaying this because she doesn't open the door.
You tried to break my friend's heart.
Who is this samurai
This is Jaw. This is Jaw Kato. He is
And Jaw is all of 5'7" and 160 pounds. It's just this little tiny dude at the door.
He is a friend. He is a friend, and he's willing to help you get out of town if that is what you still choose to do.
I don't know. Are you going to go deliver us to somebody else that's going to try to shoot us in the face?
What other options do we have, Elena? Like,
I don't know. The sewers, maybe?
Hang on.
Oh, no, I picked the murder car.
Hang on.
Are you kidding?
Hang on. Harley, did you reach out to Abigail?
Yes, I did.
And
But you weren't allowed to do that.
well,
He doesn't listen, apparently.
we're all making our own moves. So we have the person that actually, I'm not saying this like out to them, saying, or we have the person that actually relayed the phone call to us about them betraying us. And the only person that we don't actually have any concrete side on us here.
and he's such a cool little guy.
So if we're going to actually accept help from that group, I would rather it be this group, these two.
Fine.
So let's go with Harley's girlfriend and the Green Hornet sidekick.
The shadows are not going anywhere.
Elena,
Just
if
so
you
you know.
were to judge us by just the members of our coterie, then we'd all be hypocrites.
And Job puts his sword away and he's like, what are you paying?
I reach in.
Are you kidding me right now?
I
Usually people pay me for my time.
I reach into
Please.
my hoodie and I've got a flash drive. I've got one of my crypto wallets here. This is the equivalent of 1 dot in resources.
Perfect. I think, Job, is this good for you? Or would you like to continue negotiating? Because I'm willing to negotiate. At this point, they've been very unpleasant. So
We're also
I'm
willing to just
continue.
walk away, so, you know.
I mean, you are willing to walk away. We're willing to help you. I mean, why don't we start over? Hi, we would like to help you. Jaw would like to have some compensation for his time.
Indeed.
How can
What about
we work
information?
together?
What about blood?
I don't think we have any.
I'll look around the door.
Specific.
Looks like you got a decent amount.
I meant. And Job points at Elena. Hers.
Off the table.
No.
Is it?
Yes.
Why? Just a little bit.
You've been
Why
offered.
do you want my blood?
You've been made an offer already.
And we are in negotiation phase right now.
I can give you information.
Information is not that useful to an assassin.
Information
I
on
can
the
get
previous
information.
prince's whereabouts.
I closed
Fuck
the
that
door.
guy.
I closed the door.
Why don't we at least let them, come in here and do this negotiation thing?
I'm not giving them my blood.
Or how about we don't let the antisocial people do the negotiating?
Yeah, why aren't we having Charlotte do the negotiation? That was, her job. I assume I don't actually know what you did.
Yes.
Fine, but I'm not giving anyone my blood.
That's not
Of
happening.
course, you don't have to give anybody your blood unless you want to specifically give them
Making
your
sure
blood.
not to fucking look at Charlotte. No eye contact.
Gosh, why?
I'm gonna step outside the warehouse if no one's going to bar
I closed the door. So
Okay. If no one's gonna block me, Harley's just gonna silently go to the door and step out.
I'll just close the door behind him again and just go, are we letting them in here or are we just letting Harley talk to them outside?
Oh, we don't want to let Harley talk to them.
Yeah,
Let them
he's
come
probably a
inside.
worse negotiator than Charlotte.
Then I will throw the door all the way open.
Yeah, duh. What do you want?
All right, so I'm kind of periodically turning my attention to Abigail, but I'm mostly talking with Ja at this point. Okay, so on top of the crypto, I think I have an understanding of why you want her blood. You could probably tell that there's some... We're a little off kilter right now.
No.
Yeah. Just a skosh. So, listen, can we possibly put a pin in the blood discussion for the time being, and I give you the crypto wallet, and then...
Doesn't have to be from her. Just similar.
Similar how?
You know how. You know what he wants.
We know a guy.
I don't. I'm still lost.
I'll just point at Elena, the shadowy tentacles that are still in wreathing Elena.
Oh. Yeah, give him your other friend, the one who didn't get murderified.
Are there any of them?
I don't know where he is.
Well, they don't know that.
I do now?
Now, you guys are so bad at this!
Okay.
Yeah, but you still have to find him. So, in the meantime, that and I'm gonna pull out one of the laptops that I grabbed. And this.
I look back at Abigail. I don't. I just know TikTok, really.
Abigail is going to use. What are we doing? We are doing remote access. Yeah, we are doing remote access. And 1 second.
I mean, yeah, it's off, but.
It does.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
Okay.
So I have 3 successes, so that means that I can actually use 3 dice for my next dice pool. So this is kind of gonna suck. And that is 3 successes. So 3 successes on basically going into the laptop and just seeing what's actually on it. Is this actually worthwhile?
It's Second Inquisition information. It's one of the laptops that we pulled from the SI facility, so it's their files, their folders.
So, yes.
This would have been one of the laptops we snagged from Sula Rose.
No, this is
before you got
this is like season 1.
Yeah.
Oh, those ones.
This is a callback.
Yeah.
This one's okay, right.
This was from a
Abigail's
facility.
Yeah, Abigail's looking in it just to see, like, basically going
Just
through
do
the
a
files,
flick-
seeing if
quick-
they,
yeah,
basically,
quick
yeah,
flip
because
through.
them telling me that this is worthwhile isn't necessarily this is worthwhile to me or to our coterie. So basically going through and seeing if this is something that is worthwhile. So just in a roundabout way, it's what's SI stuff and all that.
Yep. I mean, it was, if I recall correctly, it was folders full of like the experiments that they were running. It also would have included like interpersonal information for like the actual like facilities, because they had to actually database that.
Personnel.
Yeah, personnel file sort of deal. So it actually gets you a line in to the Second Inquisition. It's old. It's an outdated laptop, but it was still their data.
Okay. Abigail is going to say, okay, that's fine. Do you want me to hold on to it, or do you want to hold on to it until before you leave?
I will give this to you if you drop the blood conversation right now.
Jaw, up to you.
As long as another vessel is on the table, sure.
We'll talk, and I just hold it outward.
Abigail takes the RFID pouch out of her backpack just to make sure that none of this shit is going to hurt her, and just puts the laptop in, ties it up, and then puts it into her backpack.
And Harley hands Jaw the USB key, sight unseen. Just, yep, here you go.
Can we go now?
Yeah.
I thought we could wait for another wave of enemy.
Oh, I don't want to
mean,
do that.
That was pretty fun, honestly.
She's being sarcastic, Cassandra.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Come on, it's okay. Come on, Cassandra. And I'm gonna just grab Cassandra, put my arm around her, and be like, it's okay. Come.
Okay.
How much has the Baron had to eat at this point?
A lot.
Okay.
Just rolling over bodies while we're all talking.
Back and forth.
Yeah,
Not
sort
a
of like
drop
a,
wasted.
it's very subtle, but he kind of backs up over the one guy that Jaw like decapitated because it was literally right behind him.
Charlotte and I've met the Gothmobile before.
Yes,
I've met the Gothmobile
Trying to fly
before.
wave.
I have not.
Yeah.
it wasn't eating things at the time, but yeah.
That's neat.
Actually, I might have met the Gothmobile.
Eating
but I-
things now. And
It was following us when you met it. It wasn't
right.
that, yeah.
That's right. I saw it. That's about it.
So who's driving?
Don't drive the Baron. The Baron drives.
Drives you.
Oh, a built-in chauffeur.
Okay, out of
Fancy.
curiosity, not a smart car, right? Because I will kill it.
No, not a smart car.
I mean, define
technically-
smart. Like,
Electronic.
I mean, exactly.
Technologically advanced.
Very
the car's a
good design.
vampire.
Okay, then I'm
the
not
weirdest thing
worried
I've
about
heard
it.
today.
And I'm going to go ahead and make
I'm
my
a little
way
more
over
worried
to
about
it.
Abigail's gonna say, so just so that you know, he can be a bit sensitive at times. Be nice. And she says,
I'm always nice.
Baron, do you mind taking these friends and letting them in?
Like all the doors, like the 4 doors at the front and then the one at the back, all open simultaneously.
You're gonna all fit, all of us.
That's what I appreciate about you, Baron.
I can ride in the trunk.
Well, we also have to.
It's a long hearse.
It's a hearse.
Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah.
So you'd be able to fit
looks
3 in the front, 3 in the back.
I'm reading it, but I'm thinking about the stops we have to make on
We
the way.
have to collect a certain people's.
What is it that you're wanting to collect?
We need Florence and we need Trevor.
Florence is the dog, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Wait, hang on. We're getting my dog.
Who's Trevor?
You think we're going to leave
dog?
without Florence?
I haven't even petted her yet.
We're going on a.
Florence is family.
We're
You
going
know
on
dogs
a boat.
love life at sea.
Yeah, we're going on a boat away from all people.
Kind of selfish.
Okay.
And
So-
you want to
You
bring
want to
her
abandon
there?
the Florence?
It's not abandoning. It's leaving her at a place where she can run and
I
poop
left her
outside.
I left her with
Like
the
a
family.
farm?
No, I
Charlie,
left,
do you remember that phone call that
Yes,
you
we're
made?
sending
to,
the dog to the farm.
Cassandra looks
done?
deeply
He's
horrified.
joking. He's joking. Jar, you're joking. Obviously.
Sure, yes. Jokes.
Okay.
Do you think that Cervantes doesn't know about Clayton?
Actually, I know a good
We're doing the car
family
for that.
we could place the dog.
No, I was not. I'm just saying. You said you left him with Clayton, so I was trying to backtrack. Like, shit, I was saying that. What would I say? So yeah, essentially,
I left him with a family. I left her with a family that can take care of her.
A nice family?
I have trusted them for the past 5 years.
you've known them for this long.
They were my herd.
And raise hands. How many people did Cervantes know that we were all connected to? What does this say that he doesn't know?
You think
About
he's
them
gonna go
already.
after the dog?
I think
I
he
would be
might
very
go
sup-
after Charlie's herd, considering Charlie's the one that blew him up.
Considering that we are leaving the city, I'd be very surprised if he would bother to go hunt down a set of humans.
I mean,
don't want
for
to leave
my
Florence.
job, I tend to go after anybody that can hurt you, depending on the contract.
Well,
So-
considering that they were my herd because he was really bad at gambling, it's not really an emotional attachment sort of thing. It's a bad
then you're
gambling
probably
sport.
fine.
You really want to leave Florence behind? You don't want to take her with us?
It's not
Of
safe.
course, I want to take her, but it's
She's part of our family.
Elena, sometimes you have to do
Cassandra's
things
gonna
that you don't
cry.
want to do.
Cassandra's going to cry.
What if we got a ship cat instead?
That's
we can
actually a
get
good idea.
cat.
Every good ship should have a cat.
Rats,
can get a ship
mice.
cat,
That's a
but-
good idea.
And I'll just look at Cassandra and Elena. I
But
want.
she's just
I
starting
want-
to like me.
Oh, honey, no, she wasn't. Pat.
But I
I
thought
just-
that she was.
Cut,
Well,
cut
you
Cassandra
stopped
look.
wearing the evergreen like car freshener that Charlie gave you. She only liked that, honey.
I want her to have.
You're very scary.
I want her to have
Okay, that's fair.
actual safety, a bit of safety, a bit of life.
Plus, we're probably gonna have our hands full with Trevor on the boat. I don't know how good he's gonna be with the whole
I'm sorry. Wait, Trevor. You mean the thing that was on that? What was it? The 26th or the 27th floor?
29th floor.
It got a
The
little.
guy
been
that
a
you were
bill-
telling me about.
It got a
He
little
hasn't
horrible.
been a floor in forever.
He's
Yeah.
a person now, sort of, in a way.
He's a bunch of people now, technically.
I'm Sabat.
We acquired him. We
Hug.
acquired him in a deal.
No. He's mine.
How do you?
He's our meat floor now.
How do you what?
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't want to know.
As long as he's not Sabat.
No.
No, we
No,
took him
none
from
of
the
us are
Sabat so that he
Sabat.
would stop being Sabat.
He belongs to me.
Okay. All
Is
right.
that how that works?
It does when you trick the Sabbat, and I look pointedly at Abigail, because that's what we've been doing, despite what the rest of your friends keep trying to tell everybody.
We were even talking to the sheriff about it. We were infiltrating the entire time. He told us to lean in more.
I don't suppose any of your group decided to talk to him, though.
I don't care, honestly.
Are you even part of the Camarilla?
I'm not entirely sure. Is there
And
even
you were
a
really giving
Camarilla
us shit
left?
about this?
I didn't. Okay.
When did you get
Everything
shit
have
from
to be an argument? Can we just go?
It doesn't have to be an argument, but there is a big difference between Camarilla stupid control thing and Sabbat murdery stuff. Like there's a.
I haven't
there's
seen that
a-
much of a difference, honestly.
There is a bit of a difference, and that is why we have now been the cause of the death of 2 major lieutenants from the Sabbat.
One was a general.
Freed them of a blood brother that is now in our possession. Blew up
The Archbishop.
blew up Elysium when they took it over, killing about 15 of them, and attempted to take out the Archbishop, which is why we're now running.
Wait, you killed 2 lieutenants?
Yes.
One
Who
was
are
a
they?
general.
One was when I called in the explosion on Charlotte's building to destroy Azamesi.
All right.
It was Alexandru.
And the other one was when we let the Archbishop kill the Nosferatu Primogen, who, long story on that one, by the way.
Not
because
Nosferatu.
because we just let
Or
Elena tell
Primogen
him
anymore.
that she hurt her.
She hurt me, so he killed her.
Okay. Well, I mean,
You can do a lot.
good to know.
You can do a lot with infiltrating
Hey,
I don't
When-
doubt that.
when people aren't
Right.
trying to, tell other people that you're doing things and have them point guns at you and shoot you.
Now's not the time to be sassy. This is bad negotiation, Charlie.
Harley has been loading
Let's
their
make
bags up during this whole argument, just
Let's put
silently
it this way. Let's get your Trevor. Let's get you somewhere safe. Right now, I am not your enemy, and neither is Jar. We're trying to get you to safety. We got a message through an intermediary that you might need some help. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to help and get you out of here.
So is this meat person? Can you roll him up like a rug, like a fruit roll up or something?
We have
how does
outright,
this
yeah.
work?
Probably.
Possibly. He can do lots. He can shift around and become many arms or 2 arms or 1 arm or many heads or 1 head. He does a lot.
That sounds disgusting.
I'll just look
It's
to Abigail.
actually pretty cool.
I'll just look to Abigail and point to Cassandra and go, fine, but I'm not a fan of her getting shot over it previously.
Yeah, me neither.
And
Yes,
I'll
she did.
walk towards
She
the
did.
You
car.
should learn to dodge bullets, honestly. It's a really incredible skill.
I got shot.
Good shot.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
who?
I don't know, a bunch of people with guns because you guys decided to go be little whiny crybabies to Connor.
Charlotte gets in the car.
I'm sorry. Why? What? Yeah, they're getting in the car, and Abigail just says to Cassandra, "But why Connor? What does Connor have to do with anything?"
I am confused.
Oh,
with this.
settle in.
And now Abigail gets the story of Connor.
Okay, so we yada the story of Connor.
Yeah.
Let's just sum this
We'll
one
do,
up.
we'll do that during the break.
Yeah.
Let's just sum this
Car
up
ride as we're driving. Cassandra's just spilling her guts about Connor.
We'll
at some-
fade out on that.
And at some point, there's something revolutionary, like, Connor was Sabbat or something like that.
We
blah,
tell
blah,
you that.
blah.
Just
we
a
tell,
dick
we,
face.
we tell them that.
Oh,
We believed he was.
Oh my gosh!
Quick,
You thought he was Sabbat?
He was.
He wasn't Sabbat. Oh my goodness! He may have
He's a
been
fucking
an
idiot.
absolute yes, but he wasn't Sabbat.
Well, then he should have done less Sabbat bullshit while not being Sabbat.
He also
They
should have
can say
stopped.
the same about y'all.
Well, he also
Yeah, I
should
know,
have
and you got a shot.
Yeah, he also should have
I
stopped
didn't do
interfering.
any of this.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't, and I appreciate you for it. He also should have stopped interfering with their plans, trying to take Cassandra away, and, not come back to the city when I have an active kill order on him from the previous prince.
And he should abandon fewer children.
No,
That too.
I understand. I never said he wasn't a dick or whatever it is. A bug.
I mean,
Whatever you
most
want to
people
call it.
Hold on.
Let's be
Sorry,
honest
could you
with
say that
you.
again in your Irish accent, please?
That's not Irish. That's clearly Welsh.
Not everybody is
Charlotte,
Irish.
not everyone is Irish. Nobody is Irish. Nobody. I'm not Irish. She's not Irish. I'm not Irish either. We've talked about this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to misappropriate your culture.
On the argument that now apparently the entire island of Ireland no longer exists, you are driving towards Trevor. As a quick storyteller note before we head into the break, who's hungry right now?
Me.
I am 0.
Nope.
Just Elena.
Just
Just me, as usual.
I got a bite with my sword. It was great.
Considering the Baron Marcus ride can fit 3 people in the front, 3 people in the middle, and 1 person in the back. Actually, more than 1 person in the back. There's room for a coffin in there.
Yeah, Harley said he'd ride in the back, and we could fit Trevor in there too. So
Where's Elena in this particular layout?
Probably in the back seat, but
the middle, like the middle.
Middle back?
I'm not sitting in the middle.
No,
No.
there's a middle row of seats, and then Harley said he was sitting in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pick a window seat though.
So there's 3 and 3. Okay, so the seatbelt goes over your shoulder and locks in all by itself. And then while the rest of the people are having a bit of an argument, basically blood just kind of funnels down over top of your head, and you're just covered in it.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
But you can go
cool.
down 1 hunger if you want.
That's cool. I planned for it.
Your car is leaking.
Oh wow!
Do you have to take this to like a specific mechanic, like a BMW, or?
No, it just, as long as he eats, he's generally fine.
Oh,
I mean, I took him literally out of a building wall.
Just gonna.
I'll
like
deal with
us.
the blood during the break, unless he has a cleaning mechanism.
I was gonna reach up my sleeve and just sort of like
Smudge it on her
I-
face.
I just whip the pack of makeup wipes at her. Just keep them this time.
But from the blood that comes down on Elena, it doesn't really splash on the person beside her in the middle.
Yep.
And on the ground, after like a split second, it's dry. It's like there hadn't been any blood there at all.
I will
Reduce,
gladly get that
reuse,
to 1.
recycle.
Baron Marcus is very good at recycling. And on that note, we're going to take a bit of a break. So come on back in about 5 minutes or so, and we will see what happens when they get to Trevor.
Good things.
Oh, Trevor's at Elysium.
Welcome back, everybody. We are headed to go and see Trevor at the Elysium, I believe.
Yeah, what's left of it.
Mm-hmm. We're about to find out.
So it won't take you too long to get there, but there's a couple minutes that I'm assuming the conversation discussing. I can't remember. My brain shut off. It's fine.
All of it.
Yeah.
Connor.
Yeah.
Connor. The Connor conversation.
It eventually devolves into Cassandra just talking about herself, as it usually does.
Sandra, that's so interesting. Can you talk?
Harley's just been staring silently out the window the entire ride unless someone actually engages him in conversation.
Elena has been using all of Cassandra's wet wipes to clean herself off from the bloodbath.
So Harley,
Yeah.
that child.
Yeah. He's
Oh, this is awkward for you, isn't it?
yeah.
Wait, where did he go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did we just abandon him?
I think we left him.
Yeah, we had
I don't remember seeing him.
We had pressing issues.
He was at the end of the previous episode, and then Charlotte was brain fucking him, and then we just kind of forgot him.
Yeah.
That's what happens with Childer.
Okay.
I don't
you.
remember
Let's just have him
seeing
beat
Put him in the
him
back.
again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vicious cycle.
Yep.
I don't remember seeing him. Oh, there he is.
Hi.
He popped out of Obfuscate. There. That's the there.
Oh, hey, you're learning.
Oh, good. He learned to turn it off. That's an important second
He
step.
said his name is Floppy.
Oh, no, we know.
Cassandra.
Well, from the looks of him, he basically has like a large bit of cartilage that is built up, and he's got like the pointy Nosferatu ears, and he's got the bald head.
Yeah, this man's got a brick for a neck.
Yeah, it's
He
kind of looks like Brock Lesnar. Really.
I broke his neck when he was immortal, and for the record,
Obviously they have a great relationship.
I brought him back because I needed the information, and I'm looking at Sloppy directly, and I gave him the option.
Sort of. Yeah.
Sorta.
After
He tried to kill us.
After you broke his neck, you gave him the option.
after I embraced him, I gave him the option.
I was
So
no
we
part of
killed
this.
him and then brought him back to life and then asked him if he wanted to be dead some more.
He
This
killed him
feels
by
like
accident
gaslighting.
and said, "Hey, you can have this option, this second
Yes.
chance, or you can stay dead."
He tried
I thought
running.
my sire was bad.
And
I mean,
fixed
given
his
the
neck.
We're very
option, I would have been
magnanimous.
embraced by one of the two like beautiful women, but you know, well,
Oh, thank you.
I was not there.
and then we fixed his neck.
that's what I mean.
So
I mean-
Lovely.
He said what he
Fixed? That's what you call fixed.
I was still learning.
Sort of.
it was. We called him Floppy because his neck was broken. His head was
Floppy.
It didn't feel right.
no.
Let's now that we're working together, you guys are honorary members of Charlotte Industries and all that. Let's just bypass this whole thing where we have to pretend that we're good people. We're not. We're bad people. Stop justifying everything. We're bad, okay? Or maybe
You really don't have to justify things to me.
No, I mean, we
kill
know you're bad
for
people.
blood.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to justify anything.
I was providing relevant backstory.
I'm a good person.
You are a great liar if you believe that.
I don't know if you're complimenting me or insulting me, so I'm just gonna say thank
He is
you.
a very good person. Don't listen to him, Cassandra. He does not
not-
know you like we do.
We're not great people, but we're not the kind of bad people that your group keeps saying we are. We're different. kinds.
Precisely.
So who
We're all
amongst you-
monsters in our own way.
Yes.
Who amongst you, I'm assuming either Ja or Abigail, is in the driver's seat?
oh no, Prince, you want to take it?
Sure.
As you pull up onto Robson, which is near where the library / Elysium is, you have your foot on the gas, and the car just slows down to a stop.
Why are we stopping?
Are we here?
It's
Looking out the window.
It's within visual range.
Something weird
Baron,
going on, Baron.
You don't want to go any further? Wipe once for yes.
Give me a wits and awareness for everybody who's on a window seat.
I'm looking out the back. I can't see shit.
I'm in the middle, in the back, so that Elena and Cassandra can have window seats.
I got a window seat.
3, 4 for Charlotte.
Success.
1 success. 3 successes, 4 successes. Everybody was 4. The car stopped, and then you can kind of look at the right side, and there's like a bunch of shadows that are moving around, but these aren't the La Sombra type shadows. And then comes like a large meat thing goes careening in front of the car and kind of lands in a big pile and kind of rolls upon itself. And there's
I'm gonna open the door.
The large shadow is still moving in that area that you saw, and it is massive.
Someone's beating your meat.
But not a La Sombra shadow?
It's not a La Sombra shadow. You said not a La Sombra shadow.
It is not a La Sombra shadow.
That's
It is just large, and there doesn't seem to be very much light from where it is coming from.
That's disconcerting.
What's going on?
I cannot let Trevor get hurt.
Trevor
It's
hit
kind of my
the
responsibility.
Trevor hit the car.
I pop open the back door. I'm out on the street. I'm gonna rouse for sense the unseen, and I'm gonna go.
I'm going
what's
with
going
them.
on.
All right.
I'm gonna go with him, and I'm gonna do my own little shadow trick.
I hunger. My beast is back, y'all.
Clarify for me: is that meat thing your friend, or is that some other meat thing? Because we, John, myself, and the coterie, we beat up this other meat thing a few nights ago.
No, that one's ours.
That was
you're
last night.
you're being a little bit insensitive, implying that all meats look alike.
No, I know that the Sabbat have been sending those meats, homunculi, whatever they're called,
Blood brother.
Oh yes, those ones. They've been trying to kill all of us, so we just want to make sure. Is this friend or foe?
And
That one's
I'm
ours.
saying that you shouldn't judge someone's meat based on what other meats did to you.
Yeah.
Okay,
You never
I
know which
suppose
ones are
that
friends.
I
That's why you just
understand.
kill all of them on sight.
Well, then you'd wind up killing our friend, and we'd start a problem. So
This is why I'm not getting out of the car right now.
I appreciate
Maybe
it.
Elena's not so bad.
Pan to Elena.
Covered in blood. I failed my rouse check,
Okay.
so I get hungrier, but I go and do I just become a shadow. Like, I just sink away, and you don't see me anymore.
Elena,
Not again.
why don't you just join me? Then
Tempting, but no. I'm good.
you want
Thank
to
you, though.
protect your friends, but you're unwilling to eat them and make them a part of you that will ultimately protect their souls.
Because you don't eat your friends.
Are they really your friends?
You're right, they're not my friends. They are my family. We discussed this before. They mean more to me than you ever could.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Well, I'm not lying, so I think that you might be the one that is lying to yourself or trying to lie to me, but considering that you are in my fucking head, which I would really appreciate it if you would not be anymore. I
one
didn't
way-
eat you, so you should just go away.
There's one way of getting rid of me, Elena.
See, now that is a lie. Because you always come back.
And Harley also failed a rouse check. So what you hear is, fuck, eat something. Find some of that meat out there. Grab a hold of it. Eat it. Yeah, drink it. Whatever you got to do.
I I'm gonna go take a look and see what it is first. You know, don't go sucking on strange meat. You end up with like bad things. So don't even go there. Let me look.
Message.
See what's going on.
This is our lesson.
Mature
for this
content.
episode. Don't go sucking on strange meat. You never know what you'll get.
All
Or
I'm
you
hearing is
know.
that "Don't you put it in your
Or
mouth"
you
song.
know.
Don't you put it in your mouth. I know the commercial.
Oh god.
Wow.
We did say mature content, right?
I covered that.
Good.
The thrilling, terrifying.
P.S. Welcome to adjacent, Abigail and Job. So Harley is getting out of the car, and Elena is as well.
Mm-hmm.
You see something that you never actually thought you would see. The large thing of meat that careened in front of the car is melting in on itself.
Oh.
I'm gonna go.
And that is our Trevor?
I don't know.
Now we don't
Is
know
it-
that.
We don't know that. I'm gonna go up and investigate.
I'm gonna go towards the shadow that's moving around weirdly.
I figured you would.
Yeah.
The rest of you kind of feel like there's a possibility that this is an earthquake, but there's a kind of a shudder of the car. It's almost like a T-Rex putting footfalls down. And
Another one of those things, Abigail.
I don't know. Maybe it ate something.
out of the shadows comes something extremely large and meat related, meat adjacent.
Oh, is that your Trevor?
Is that one?
That one is not.
Oh,
No, it's not. And I slide out of the car.
jaw.
As soon as I see this meat thing, I'm just going to wrap around it and I'm gonna just start draining it. In shadow. I'm not coming out of the shadow. I'm just engulfing it in my shadow and I am draining it.
Storyteller, how big is this thing?
Don't throw fire at me, guys. That's the only thing that can hurt me right now.
Like define really, really big. Like approximate the size.
It is give or take about
Kaiju.
yeah. You've seen from what Abigail and Ja can see, this one's much bigger.
So we're talking like Vaj, Wargul.
Oh yeah,
it's okay. Oh yay!
And depending on how the Tenuberous Avatar bit goes, I'm gonna act next.
Yeah, I'm wrapped completely. I'm stretching my shadow to engulf completely, and I'm just on all points of contact draining.
I can see that I can see the shadow wrapped around. I'm just waiting. I'm basically just waiting to see, like, does it look like it's being
the
affected?
shadow cannot wrap around the entire thing,
but it's like
it wraps around a portion of it. It is that big,
and it's just draining it bit by bit.
It's gonna take a while.
Okay, so that's when I'll just go. Okay,
I got this.
I go. Let's see. What haven't I done before? Right. Stand back, please, and I will activate Horde form.
Indeed.
I do not get hungrier. And I'm gonna. I've done strength based. I've done stamina based. So I'm gonna go dex based this time. I'm gonna redistribute into dexterity up to 5. And then I'm going to. I've already got all the other weaponry things. I'm going to. Can I get a tail out of this?
Yes.
Like with some barbs on it.
Sure.
Okay, so I'll do that, and for the actual Horde form bit, I'm going like the limbs are extending, kind of going like that maned wolf, like really fucking long leg. Look, the numbers all like abscess in, and it looks like it's built for speed, and you just Abigail and Ja, who haven't seen this bit yet, just hear the sickening, twisting, cracking of bones popping into place as I just turn into this. As I turn into this really lanky weapon.
We may have seen something similar to this, and John might be retching right now.
Yeah.
Does it have a mouth on it?
Yeah, probably.
This is probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna move my shadow down the mouth.
I thought you were gonna kiss him.
All right.
Ooh,
It
Sexy.
swallows you.
that's fine.
It's just a shadow.
It's just shadow.
So now I want to full speed haul ass and just start ripping into this thing.
Yeah, it is not so much trundling, just sort of like there are large limbs at the front that are pulling it forward, and there's like something on the back that almost looks like a flesh turret. Yeah, it's kind of gross. And there's like a large kind of tentacle, like tail tendril thing that's kind of sticks out of it, kind of like a giant frog, and it reaches out and latches on to Baron Marcus. For anybody who hasn't gotten out of the car just yet.
Abigail got out.
Oh, I'm cutting that thing off.
Can
Ja had not gotten out yet.
can I
Nor had Cass.
Oh,
I don't think Charlotte has either.
out of shadow form after I go into its mouth?
Should I get dissolved by stomach acid?
I don't think so. Not before
are you going to
I
wear
can.
him like a meat suit?
Does it have a face?
My
Does it have a
intention
face?
is to come out of shadow form and then use Oblivion's touch on the inside and just start pulling it away from itself on the inside.
Seems dangerous.
So Abigail,
Does it
you
have
were
a
saying-
face?
it has several faces.
Okay, well, I'm going to look at least one of those faces because at this point I'm pretty much useless anyway. And I'm going to say, so I think I can do something like what Mordecai did. Just 1 second. And I roused my, because what is it? It's manipulation and dominate. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a great intelligence. So
Nope.
manipulation and dominate, I got 3 successes. I roused my manipulation and passed that rouse check.
Which power are you using?
Mesmerize.
What are you saying?
I'm saying stop. Put them all down. Walk away.
It does not stop.
Fuck.
Cool. I rolled
Wrong
9.
base.
Cool.
In order
Only
to
he speaks
have
English.
it understand you, you would probably need a hefty dose of animalism to go along with that.
I rolled 9 successes on like super fast, like slicing through the tentacle that's attached to Baron Marcus. Just to let it bleed out a bit.
It cuts the tentacle. The tentacle kind of retracts back into the flesh turret, but the tentacle that's attached to the Baron Marcus vehicle kind of wraps around it, closing the doors.
Charlotte's just sitting in the car, like,
I'm coming out of shadow form inside of it. And if it works the way that I want to, then I would try to activate feral weapons and my Oblivion's touch.
Sure.
And
Sounds
try to fuck it up with the potent and try to fuck it up on the inside.
Yay, Dex and Brawl.
Alright, and I'm rousing those as well.
And take 3 superficial damage as the acid starts to eat it away.
That's fine. I do not get hungrier, by the way. Is it technically kindred?
No.
Damn it.
I mean, technically, it's not really much of anything. It's a whole bunch of a lot of things.
I got 4 critical on that one.
You are kind of clawing into it, but the grossness of it is just getting more gross the more you hack away at it.
Well, that's not working.
Not overly, no.
Damn it. Okay. Then if that's not gonna work, then I will go back into the shadow. Yay again on that.
And
I'm
Ja,
still good.
you had gotten out, I believe, or Ja stayed in the vehicle.
Ja was still in the vehicle, and Ja just looks back at Cassandra and Charlotte. Is like, "Your friends are gonna die fighting that thing. Those things are really fucked."
Didn't we pay you for safe passage? Like, go do something then.
You didn't pay me to die for you. I mean,
Well, then give us the laptop and shit back.
It's not my laptop.
Abigail looks through the window. Grenades?
Isn't
we had
she
some
in there?
C4.
Like, they got real sensitive when we shot, like when someone shot them, and it didn't even have anything to do with us. So if we blow up one of the ones with the shadows, they'd probably feel really, really like not.
I give you permission.
Wait a second. If she's in the form of a shadow, can your grenade even hurt her? Is the question.
Fire.
I
I
guess
think
we
the
should find
boomy
out.
part does.
We're about to get eaten. I don't know if you guys realize. I know, like, we like to argue about making all these decisions as we're in the process of being killed. So let's just make a decision.
I strip off
Charlotte
one of
is the
grenades,
boss.
and then I jump out the window and I toss it towards Charlie. I was like, I don't know if this is like technically appropriate, but like you should use that because if someone's gonna kill your girlfriend, it should be you.
I cannot
so
hear
romantic.
you. I cannot hear you in the slightest, but I do catch the grenade in my mouth.
Now bring it back.
I actually, can I pop out of obfuscate and take the grenade instead since Charlie is going all rampaging?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
You can grab it out of my mouth, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can grab it. You can grab it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Give me that. And
instead, I'm literally just gonna like dart forward and just clamber all over this thing, like cutting into it to distract it.
Yeah, it's still stomping towards the automobile.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come back out of it now since.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, that didn't work out the way that I was hoping it would.
I mean, it eventually probably would have.
Aaron, you should leave.
But it would have probably taken a long time.
Yeah, there's some shadow that comes out of it. Seemingly mouth portion thing.
I got 6 successes on my clambering over attacking it, so I just want to like dig the spike paws into it, and I'm just like pulling its jaw like backwards, trying to see if I can just snap this thing.
Yeah, you're pulling, but it's kind of it unhinges, but then it clamps back in.
That's okay. I'll just stay anchored into it and start wailing away with my tail on it.
Yeah, coming out of the shadow. I will just give that form up at the moment because that's not going to do what I wanted it to do. And just go back into... Where is the other little meat thing that was dissolving away?
It's near the front of the car.
Okay. That's good to know. I'm just gonna, I guess, use the Arms of the Airman and try to help Charlie with its being, and then my intention is to try to pull away, and what are the odds that I can get close enough to it to touch it without it, like, I don't know, killing me, maybe? Okay. I'll try it. I'll try. Why not?
This is one of those, what are you asking me for? I just work here moments.
Harley's also holding a grenade at the moment.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know that you're holding a grenade, though.
Did you come out of his body?
I did come out of the body.
Harley's there with a grenade.
Okay, well then...
Looking like Brick
I
Chambliss
will
from
wait.
Anchorman.
I will wait then, and I will just hold him with the arms.
Okay. My intention, I've got the grenade. I'm going to Soaring Leap. I'm going to try to find the biggest wound that Charlie's made. I'm going to Soaring Leap onto this thing, pull the pin, jam the grenade inside it, and jump off.
All right. Little Johnny Rico action.
That is my intention here. Oh, one last thing. I've been sitting on this for a long, long time. Reaches into his pocket, pops the cork on a vial, drinks it down, I have King of the Insect. Just in case. I've been sitting on this.
And then you're just going to cram the grenade in.
Mm-hmm.
Give me let's go with a strength and brawl.
Okay. I am rousing strength. I'm at hunger 2. And also prowess, I'm at hunger 3.
You know, that thing probably has a lot of blood. You probably...
If this doesn't work, buddy, we'll get our fill.
In that case, yeah, you should probably do that. I don't fucking know anymore. You do what you want.
5. All right, hold on. I gotta build this pool.
Harley's beast is like the least annoying, I think.
I just picture Harley's beast as like Danny DeVito.
Yes, I love
Danny DeVito and Spawn.
Yeah.
Okay, this is okay, hold on. This
Charlotte
requires 2
gives
hands.
bad, shitty financial advice. Charlie's is trying to get him to go to fucking New York.
I mean, if Charlotte had invested all of her money in Dogecoin, she'd be rich by this point.
We don't want to talk about she would not. No Doge.
She would have.
Doge is bad right now. 1, 2, 3.
He's been
4,
recommending
5,
it
6.
for like 4 seasons, though.
Yeah.
I've got 7 on a messy crit.
Yeah, you basically cram it in there up to like mid arm, basically, like just over the elbow. Like you're in there pretty deep. So, how long are you gonna hold on to it?
Pull the pin. 1, 2, let go, and try to soaring leap back off of this thing.
Dex and athletics.
Okay.
I bet Harley's doing something really cool out there.
I am.
Such a smartass. Do you think the Gothmobile has a minibar?
I like how you guys could try to like cut or push the tentacle off the car, but you're like, nah, it's fine.
The Gothmobile is the minibar.
That's 2 successes.
2 successes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't quite get away in time. So you're going to take a superficial damage as you jump away, and basically a large kind of meat pimple explodes, and there's like pustule and chunks of...
I am not doing makeup for this.
I think I just broke Brennan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had any cards.
But pimples.
No,
Red
it
card.
was meat pimple followed by pustule. Pop, pop, pop.
Yep.
Part of my job is painting a picture.
So this thing just got a huge hole blown in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are y'all still gonna continue to try to fight this monstrous thing that will probably kill you?
They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do.
I'm just cutting the tentacle off of Gotham.
Charlotte and Cassandra are just sitting in the back.
Just making snarky commentary over it.
So
Abigail's.
Cassandra and Charlotte aren't hungry, correct?
No.
Just one hunger?
Yeah.
As soon as you mention that if the Gothmobile has a minibar, the horn on the Gothmobile kind of pops open and like a nozzle kind of sticks out.
You know, I've had really bad experiences sucking on random things in cars, so I'm gonna pass.
Damn. The nozzle goes back in, and we're rated M for mature, everybody. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, I'm here.
Storyteller, I got a 9 crit on another attack of trying to literally just take that hole and make it into like a 2-piece.
Yeah. So you're dragging your tail across it, ripping it apart.
Pulling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got 9 crit on that.
It does more damage.
Yep. And if it's not really resisting, then it's still +2 on top of it because of the weaponry.
Yeah, and it's kind of it's limping a little bit on the one side where the explosion went off, but it is still moving towards the Godmobile.
And I hear Ja yelling his thing about fighting it, and I just a bunch of guttural snarls back because I can't talk in horror form.
Yeah, I'm still trying to. I've got the arms. Still trying to pull it apart as well.
You're pulling chunks off of it now. The hole's been blown into it. But yeah, you give me a roll for the arms to see how much you are pulling out of this particular thing.
This is a good roll for me.
Abigail.
Extinguish Vitae. 8 crit.
Holy shit. Ow. So Abigail looks over towards the meat homunculi. She moves her hand in a magical pattern, and from the meat pustule area, red mist starts to raise out of it.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
It is definitely limping on that side.
I got 6 successes. 2 of those are on crits on black dice, and 2 of them are crits on my hunger dice.
And you are reaching in the arms of Araman and kind of ripping portions out, following behind the damage that Charlie is doing, dragging the malformed tail across it with the spikes on it.
After Harley, he doesn't land gracefully by any stretch of the imagination. He probably actually slips and slides a little bit. But after he's kind of come to a stop, he's just kind of he's just yelling, "Get the fuck in the car!" And I'm gonna try. I heard Ja. I'm getting in. Get the hell out of here.
You grabbing Trevor or whatever the hell it is?
Yes.
So
you're grabbing Trevor. You're grabbing
this thing too.
Okay. Oh look, somebody's entering the fight.
Yeah.
John's
he had to get through the tentacle.
He's getting the car free.
So I don't know what this thing has for movement. You said legs. So
yeah, it is moving quickly.
I want to
for a human walk.
Take off a leg, essentially.
All right.
That's the move. And
on the same side as the grenade, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Right.
I wanted to just be leaning like a broke hip or something.
Give me a roll.
I did. I was ready for this. I had 13 successes.
Yeah, you're definitely hacking off a leg. So a giant kind of leg.
I spent a willpower, but
random pieces of meat kind of falls away from the body as Ja leaps up and slices it at what seems to be kind of a tender spot.
What Harley said, let's go. Let's fucking go.
I will let go, and I'm going to wrap, because Charlie can't hear, so I'm just going to wrap my arms around him, the arms of the airman around him, and try to pull him away.
I mean, I can hear, but yeah, I'll just kick. Is the car in motion?
The car has not moved.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm trying to get you off of it. If you're still fighting me, I'm just going to start yelling at you to go on.
Hop away, trot over next to Elena.
And go get in the car. Harley did get the meat thing that was there, yes, and got it in. Okay, good deal. All right, then we can get in the car.
Everyone is piling in the car.
I'm waiting because I'm still in horrid form, and I'm waiting to make sure this car can take off before I get in. Because I'm still high dex, I can run.
It's not actually moving until everybody gets in, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie, come on, get into the car now.
Right,
soaring leap on top of the car.
Okay, so then once Ja lands on the car, I'll just back in, and you hear cracking as I shift out of horrid form back into the car.
the tail that you guys all thought would be kind of disgusting and laying over your laps kind of forms back into Charlie.
Like pasta.
Well, did you guys have fun?
Now that are we all in the car now?
If you want to be.
I was on the roof.
Okay. Baron, do you want to? I mean, I know you don't like this. Do you want to at least back up?
Guys, uncanny grip. It's fine.
Yeah. Now that everybody's in the car reverses.
As it's reversing, I got 5 successes on another extinguished vitae. So Abigail's gonna lean out of the window and just try at least to do something still to the damn thing. We're
Drive
backing
by
up,
Hexen.
so I can still see it. Pretty much, yeah.
As it kind of moves towards you, you can feel like the ground still shaking, even though you're in a car that's reversing. More red mist erupts from it, and it staggers on the one side and just kind of falls over on what you think is its face.
It's probably not dead yet.
Mostly dead.
Pop my jaw back into place.
Close
I'm
enough.
gonna turn around and look in the back and see what I'm hoping is Trevor, and check in on that. Does it look like Trevor?
There's a large kind of greasy, dusty smudge across several things that kind of look a bit like Trevor, and it reaches out and touches your face. Friend Elena.
Are you okay, Trevor?
I'm going to cut my wrist and just hold it out.
Will this help?
Seriously? You give him the fruit roll up blood?
Of course, he's
Trevor!
That is Trevor. He's not a miserable. Don't be mean. You're being
Aaron,
rich.
just do the thing. Make it rain.
It drinks, and it still looks pretty fucked up.
Jaw just has the Baron to make it rain on him.
I'm back here. I could actually go for some of that myself.
We could all go for a little rain.
I'm good.
Well, the Baron did have a nice full meal earlier. So
That's true.
That's true. So, how are you doing for hunger, everybody?
I'm at 2.
I'm at 1.
I was at 3 when I got in the back of the car.
Cassandra, this is really fucking gross.
Oh.
Even though you drink blood, you didn't quite sign on for the full Elizabeth Bathory experience. So the entire inside of the car fills up with blood.
What is happening?
And it's like instantaneous. It's like the elevators in The Shining, just like
Luke in the back of the tank.
yeah. And then once everybody's down to 1 hunger, it just kind of goes back down.
This is the worst escape we've ever attempted.
Wring out my hood.
are you still hungry, Cassandra?
I don't have any more
I'm good.
red
Then
lights, do you?
Shut up!
I wasn't hungry when it bled on me.
I've been in worse.
You're not hungry anymore. It's
We're out.
What is it?
Then.
Gift horse in the mouth or whatever they call it.
This is more like a gift camel.
Okay, hey, hi. We're out. We're out. We have Trevor.
Cassandra, do you have any more wet wipes?
No, you used them all. The last
And-
time it rained on us.
And
We're going
those wet wipes, if there were any, are now just dripping with blood.
We're going to water, assuming we don't have anything else we need to do before we get to the boat.
I don't think so.
Let's leave, please.
Let's go to the boat then. And she's just gonna turn back around. In fact, she's likely gonna just climb over the seat into the back with Trevor and Harley and try to see what she can do about helping him fix himself.
Yeah, and Harley's been doing some examining and evaluating on Trevor here. For what it's worth, I got 7 on a messy crit on an int occult roll to give Trevor a once-over.
Considering this is kind of neat homunculi anatomy, yeah, he's pretty fucked up.
Trevor, what can we do to make you better?
Fuck's sakes. he heals, but I legitimately just rolled like 3 blank dice on him repairing himself. This is pretty much all you hear.
Trevor.
He'll be okay though, right?
Of course he'll be okay. We're going to make sure that he is okay. We're going to be okay.
One of
Trevor.
He
Trevor's
used to be a
heads
floor. He should be fine.
One of Trevor's heads just disintegrates into ash.
I bite. I'm starting to feed. We're all. I think we're all. We're all.
No, Trevor, no.
Seriously.
All of us are just like, no.
I'm gonna like with Ja like freaking out as they all do that. I'm gonna lean forward to him and just go, "We'll talk when we get there." Very quietly, so only he can hear.
The only one that should survive.
So
Too pure for this world.
everyone's gonna go up.
Worth it.
Worth it. No regrets.
Gotta fix Trevor, man.
Cassandra.
Book club depends on it.
Oh my god, what?
You lying about me.
Oh, this part again.
You deserve to be lied about.
Do I?
No one should remember you fondly. You were a dick face.
Was I though?
Yeah, you were. And I don't even regret having to hear your bullshit because that was for Trevor.
And you kind of flash out of where you are, and you see like a Montreal apartment, and you see kind of various photos of you, almost like somebody's keeping track of you, making sure that you're safe. And you see that there are certain times where you've gotten in trouble that you're not sure. There's a benefactor that came around apparently that bailed you out.
I choose to ignore that. Cassandra's just like, no, I don't even care.
Harley, you hear? Why am I back again? What the fuck?
We had to put in work, bud.
Just eat them already. Fuck's sakes. There's a lot of blood in there. It's probably like 3 bodies worth.
You know that if I were to try doing that right now, I wouldn't be making it out of this car. That was a really stupid idea. You're trying to get me killed.
Yeah, kind of.
Fair point.
Charlotte, you here? Charlotte.
Hey, how are you?
Turns out, from what I hear, Dogecoin ain't that great. So what you need to do, once again, get them beautiful ones. You take some photographs of them.
You're becoming more and more southern with
NFTs.
each time I get hungry.
NFTs. Make some NFTs out of some like digital art or something.
That's a good idea. Let's replace the F for fungible with F for feet. There's always a market for feet.
Yes.
We're in agreement. I'm glad we have this relationship.
And what you can also do, you could probably just have a calendar of like feet or something. I don't know. There's weird people out there.
What calendar?
Yeah.
That's encroaching on new territory.
Right?
It's brilliant. We'll be like the Steve Jobs of foot pics.
Exactly. Also, eat someone.
Okay.
Elena.
Okay. Here we go.
It would be so much easier. There'd be so much less pain for you if you came with me.
Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. No problem.
Then I wouldn't have to kill your entire pack.
You see, that's the problem. Is then you go and bring the family into it and start threatening and doing stupid shit like that and telling me to eat them, and that is where you and I just never really saw eye to eye. You just don't get me.
Well, then the other two. You have no connection to them. You don't care. Eat the Tremere. Get some blood magic.
You know, I've considered it a few times, but Harley likes her. I'll pass. Don't want to hurt his feelings.
Then go back
We can't
and
have a thing.
eat that Vizad behind you.
Trevor, are you out of your mind? I just said Trevor. No, I like Trevor. Trevor's mine.
He's a blood brother, not a Vizad. There's a difference. You would know that if you would come with me.
No. End of discussion.
Charlie.
I did not feed Trevor. I did not get hungry.
Damn it.
No more New York advice for Charlie.
Yeah, no, I specifically told Ja, because he was complaining about not being fed blood, that we would talk when we got to the docks.
So you're heading towards the docks.
No, we're not.
You're not.
We are not.
We were so close.
As we are driving to the docks.
Wow.
Logistics problem. Before we actually get on the boat, who's going to drive the fucking thing during the daytime?
I assumed Sandra was meeting us there.
You can dock it during the day somewhere.
Well, that's assuming that we're not still on the water.
Don't you just, drop anchor, mateys?
I wouldn't.
I'm glad we have this concern as we're pulling up to the boat.
Hang on.
You're the one who didn't call Sandra.
Do we want somebody?
Is Sandra still alive?
I don't know.
Do we want somebody?
Really, Charlotte?
Do we need
Hey,
I think we're going to need someone.
Okay, thank you. And I'll lean over to Ja. Quick detour. Holy Rosary Cathedral.
Elena's just gonna look at Charlie, look over at Charlie like,
Are you serious right now?
I'm sorry.
Anybody else?
Are you bringing a priest on our party boat?
Yes, that's exactly what he is doing.
What are you afraid of? Other kindred, or are you afraid of people getting on the boat during the day?
That is why I'm bringing my ghoul.
Who is a priest?
Which one are you afraid of? Are you afraid of humans? Or are you afraid of kindred?
depends on the intentions of the priest that he's bringing.
Why don't I take some time and ward your boat against other Canaanites? We'll mix all your blood. I mean, you should be used to this. You did the whole Vaudry thing or whatever. We'll mix all of that and we'll do some wars on your ship so that other kindred can't get on it.
That'll be
Look
good.
at her with the solutions and plans.
That would be wonderful. Thank you. We still run into the problem of who's going to steer the boat in the daytime if we're still out in the middle of the water. So,
but there are a lot more daytime hours than night ones.
Do you have a particular place you're trying to go?
Anywhere, everywhere.
We're going to be on the run for a while.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If we want somebody to drive during the daytime, we need to go to Holy Rosary Cathedral. If not, we go to the dock.
Elena's gonna have like a relapse.
Then maybe we should go to the Holy Rosary Cathedral.
There is nothing wrong with me. What are you talking about?
Why do you keep insisting that?
Gal looks back like.
I look over to Ja. Ja, go to the church.
Elena, I'm totally with you. I don't want a priest
Baron?
on the boat either.
I'm worried
Thank you,
about the
Cassandra.
Jesus relapse, not the Sabbat relapse.
Yeah, if she gets all preachy again, she's not going to want to, like, party or burn things.
It used to be a big part of your
Those
character.
are really my only concerns.
We can find somebody else later, but if we need somebody right now, I don't have other options, do you?
Can I call Sandra? Sandra, are you alive?
Yes.
Oh, good. We need you to drive a boat. Can you meet us at the docks?
I don't know how to drive a boat.
You'll figure it out. Pick up a manual on the way. I assume you're better at driving a boat than a random priest.
Have you seen what's going on outside right now?
No, I actually have been asleep.
Right.
So, chop chop.
Yeah.
Hugs and kisses. Bye. Sandra will meet us there. See that? Problem solved.
Then we have an option. Great. Docs
Money and influence fix everything.
Yes, it does.
Abigail, I thought we were a disaster. Never again.
Honestly, everybody's a disaster without proper planning, so yes.
We've never had a plan.
We
don't
try to
ever
have plans.
really
Plans
plan
are for
so well.
nerds.
You know what? It doesn't matter if you think that
I
we are
am
a
a nerd.
disaster.
So then you do the planning thing.
Oh, I know it doesn't matter. I'm just stating the fact.
It doesn't matter because we work. Like, you don't think that we do work, but we typically do work.
Y'all are going to be in a boat in the middle of the ocean and hoping for the best.
And you're going to be in the middle of Vancouver in the middle of a Sabbat incursion and not partying.
She's funny sometimes.
That is a party.
We have different ideas of parties. Mine's correct.
The
And you're
point
here
is,
too.
The thing about all of us is we are not a pack or a coterie. We are family. And that is what we do. That is what we are. We protect each other at all costs.
And that is important.
Yep. It'll also get you killed, but hey, it'll at least make a great story.
No
Is any
judgment.
of you writing a book?
No.
You should do that.
Sandra, you should write a book.
Can I
was
do it
that,
via Instagram
Laurel-
stories?
That L.K. Hamilton person that was writing, I think it was like a Masquerade breach or something like that. She was writing stories about vampires and things like that.
Oh yeah, her stuff was hot.
She was a hack.
Boo!
It was not really reflective of a typical vampire life.
No.
Really? I thought it was
think
pretty accurate.
Anita
I think
Blake
they said that
sucked
she
after
was-
Obsidian Butterfly. There, I said it.
I'll just look at Elena confused.
All I know is that I'd fuck a were-leopard if the opportunity arose.
Harley doesn't want to be
wouldn't you?
greedy, does
we can
things.
just,
Didn't we meet
once
one?
we can just drop you off in Stanley Park. You can do
No,
whatever you
those are
want
like
with weird
dogs.
things.
No, thank
I
you.
don't want to fuck a were-dog. Gross.
No, thank you.
And today I
Not
found
opposed
out
to
that
eating
Toreadors
weird
are
things.
also furries.
Aw, you must be new here.
Yes.
Welcome to here.
Do you not to do any? Elena looks at John. Do you not do anything just for the benefit of someone else? Like,
Yeah, I went to a little kid's birthday party and I made the balloon animals.
okay, well, if Abigail were in trouble and it could mean you die, would you try to help her?
He has.
Yeah.
We help each other all the time. I mean, last night we fought off things that were going to kill any one of us, and we helped each other fight them off. And,
Okay. So let's say that Abigail is being held hostage by Sabata people or by anybody, and you're not present. And if you go there, it's very likely that you could not make it out of there. Would you go?
Oh, hell no. He knows not to come after me. What the hell are
No.
you thinking?
Honestly, that sounds like a really, really
That's a
dumb
bad
idea.
plan.
And there's a difference.
And that is absolutely the difference. And she's just going to look
You
at
guys
all
must
of
not
the
love
others.
each other.
If I wasn't blood bonded, I'd be like you guys.
Charlotte
you
is not
have,
being true on that.
you have helped us plenty in the past without that, Charlotte, and you know it.
If Cassandra had been held hostage anywhere, you would have done anything that you had to get her
There's
out of there.
occasions, like if there's impossible odds, then, it is what it is. But if there's a possibility...
We kind of specialize in impossible odds lately.
Yeah, honestly, y'all should be dead. Like, final death, like...
Several times over.
Oh my god, right?
Probably. The point is, though, is any one of us, if Charlotte were captured, I would face off any number of Sabat or anybody for that matter.
The crazy one of your group?
No.
No, I think that's Charlie.
That's stereotyping.
I think that is stereotyping.
I would say most prone to violence.
Oh, that's not the same thing.
Look, before I met them, I was a lot like you. I did not. Never. I was for myself and myself only.
But then
I wouldn't go hunting or after anybody. If they got themselves into trouble, they got themselves out or they didn't. But they're different. This is my family, and if any one of them were to get hurt, I would kill that person that hurt them. If any one of them were to be captured, I would go up against any number of odds to try to save them.
Okay, that's better than I've heard from most La Sombra, so...
It's an eternity that you have to live. Why not try to spend it with people that it actually matters to spend it with?
Because people die.
Not when they have family to protect them.
No, they still die.
That's not true, Cassandra.
At this point,
I don't know. Tell me why we're still alive then.
Didn't you, kill your sire or something? Wasn't that your family?
No.
Family dies.
No,
that was not my family. He was my murderer.
Deadbeat dad?
Daddy.
That's
the word?
Is my daddy.
If he was her family, then Cervantes would be my family. And clearly that's not the case.
Family's who you choose at this point.
Could also be my daddy.
In unlife.
No, I dibsed that.
Sorry, Storyteller, where are we pulling up?
Neither one of you are going to dibs that.
Storyteller, where are we pulling up?
I already dibsed it.
You're pulling up near the docks at this point.
Okay.
You call fives.
Well, Harley, which boat is it?
It's Slip E7.
Here we are.
All right. I open up the back and I start to help whatever remains of Trevor out.
It's greasy and disgusting, and there's chunks of them together kind of falling off and turning to ash.
Look to Elena and Cassandra since they're I'm boxed in. Do you want to help get Trevor up to the boat?
Yeah, I'm actually in the back still with Trevor, so yeah,
Okay.
I'm helping him out with Harley.
Okay.
Well, I guess this is our stop. Thanks for your help.
We appreciate it.
Was there anything else that you had for us? Maybe a parting gift? I don't know. Didn't you want to give me your sword or something?
Oh, I remember them saying that. Yeah.
No.
Want to touch this sword?
Yeah.
That feels like a loaded question.
No, Charlotte, don't touch the sword. It drinks blood.
Oh? Do you?
It will take your blood. You'll
like
get
a
more
loaded
bad
question.
advice.
Okay, whatever. I didn't want the stupid sword anyway. Looks cheap.
Are we supposed to tip them like an Uber?
I'll handle that.
And
Okay.
I actually, I'm gonna task Floppy with helping Trevor up onto the boat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I've got another flash drive. And I'm gonna offer it to Abigail. So we kind of did some, the back and forth. You taught me the basics for how to do the Tremere shit, the blood magic. Right. But no, so this is some of my homework, for lack of a better term.
All right.
There's also something on there for Jude, if you want to pass it off onto her.
All right.
And I'm just kind of looking around. Thanks. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Well, I mean, thank Kevin. You should really secure your networks better.
When it comes to those types, I doubt there's anything that I can do, at least right now, but I'll work on that.
Well, Kevin is resourceful, so I doubt that there would have been anything you could have done. He's got decades and decades and decades on both you and I. So
Great.
Either way, take care of yourself and try not to get into too much trouble. And remember what I said about making good life decisions. You have a very, very long life ahead of you, or unlife. So if you keep making bad decisions, eventually that unlife will get shortened and shortened.
I've made it this far, and I think I'm getting better. This is a long road.
This getting out of here, this is good. This is a good first step.
Game theory also says that this is you have a mountain of work ahead of you, and I hope that the cam comes through.
I don't think the cam's going to come through. But it doesn't matter at this point. I'd rather simply be rid of the Sabbat. We'll deal with it. It's what we do.
Well, we've made a dent. Hopefully us getting out of here will pull Cervantes off of you guys, so that could hopefully lighten the load down in the trenches. But I'll keep in touch. You never know, we might be back.
Certainly. If you're back, you know where to get in touch with me.
Right. I'll look down. Ja. Good work. Keep an eye out. All right.
Pleasure doing business with you, Harley.
Likewise. And I'm gonna make my way onto the boat. Gonna try to find a cozy spot for Trevor.
All right. Charlie, what are you doing?
I haven't gotten out of the back seat this entire time, so I've just been listening to all that. I let everybody else get out of the back seat and walk. And as soon as Harley walks away, I go, that was nice. And I just put my arm up forward, like towards Ja, after everybody else is cleared away from the car.
And Abigail walks up to Cassandra just very slowly and just says, so just so that we're clear, and I thought I made this clear last time you and I saw each other, Harley and I would never have happened. You do realize I'm gay, right?
Oh, see, I could have been shipping you with Charlotte this whole time.
What a waste.
Oh my god.
And
Do you and
Abigail's
Charlotte wanna?
Have a good trip. And Abigail
Thanks
just
for
walks
helping.
away.
I think
She likes me.
before I leave completely, I would have leaned over and told Ja that
I appreciate you not being that crazy, judgy, oh, you're a Sabbat, you must die kind of person.
I was taken once my sire killed me and given to a group of assassins and taught to do nothing else but kill. for 60 years. I have no reason to judge anyone.
I understand that. Nonetheless, I appreciate it. And sorts of things in common, but in a roundabout a different way.
You're lucky to have found family.
I hope that one day you will.
And then she's going to walk away and just look at Abigail.
I'm glad that you were not like the others. I appreciate you still giving us the benefit of the doubt.
I always gave you the benefit of the doubt. It's just a matter of making it work.
Thank you. Be safe. You're going to need all the help that you can get. Yeah.
And you stay safe as well. Try and stay out of trouble, I suppose.
Maybe if there's any luck that you'll be able to use this, us leaving to your advantage in the city.
All I want really is to be left alone. You know,
Oh
stay
my
with
God,
the family.
I understand that.
I don't care about the Sabat. Well, I mean, I don't want the Sabat going, yeah. But I don't care about the Camarilla or the Anarchs or any of those. I just want to be left alone to do my thing. Honestly.
That's what we wanted to do. And then
Well,
it just got complicated.
Hopefully you can do that on the high seas.
Goodbye.
And she's going to turn and walk away.
Yeah, just...
After all that, like Charlie's waiting until like everybody's cleared away. So once Abigail's back in the car, that's when just lean forward to both of them and go, "That was really nice." And I'll just
You're not so bad yourself.
I'll stick my arm between the two of them, look over to Jaw, and I'm going to activate Shadow Cloak in front of him and go, "This is what you wanted, right?"
Yeah.
100%.
Go on then. And as he bites, I'm only going to let him take one. I turn to Abigail and go, "Prince Azun is gone AWOL or is dead. Not quite sure yet. But before he took power, he dropped Prince Bastion into the abyss. And that is where you will find her if you either wait until this one gets strong enough or maybe go talk to the sheriff. If you'd like a bit of a card in your back pocket."
That is definitely something that I need to work with. Thank you for that information. I appreciate that.
You know, we did tell Jude that, but seems like it was ignored.
Perhaps. Well, we'll definitely take that under advisement and we'll work with it.
I'll pull my arm away from Ja once he finishes. Close my wrist, and then looking between the two of them, but particularly to Ja with the 1 point blood bond that he now has to me, I'm going to go, "You two would do a lot better not taking directions from the other two. You seem to be the more level-headed ones."
You seem to think that I take directions from the other two.
Well, from the phone call that Abigail let us listen to, you kind of let them steer the conversation.
I am in a particular situation where running away is not unfamiliar to me. My chowder sort of kind of blew up a prince in Philadelphia. So...
Well, I tried to blow up an archbishop, so I'm not one to judge. Just saying. I think you two have a bit more that you can weigh in on those two.
The time is right. We'll be in the right positions.
Here's hoping. and I strip the vest off and just leave it in the back seat as I head out.
Just before you head out, everyone's vision fades. And you end up all in the Gothmobile, but there's someone in the back, like in the very back.
All 7 of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh dear.
You have all done great.
Oh boy.
Oh, fucking Christ. No.
Oh my god. Tell me we're actually on the boat, though.
Thank you.
No, we never made it to the boat yet.
Oh god, this is like purgatory.
Didn't prep these 2 for that.
Yeah. I'm not sure why you 2 are here, but you 2 are going to be great. You're going to be super useful. Now that we've dealt with a bunch
You
of
2
stuff.
do not listen to anything this one says. He will get you into
What the
all
hell
kinds
is
of
going
troubles.
on?
I'm
What
offended.
have you done?
I'll lean back forward and put my hands on their shoulders and go, just your run-of-the-mill talking to an antediluvian. Nothing to worry about.
I don't really like the term antediluvian. That's third generation. Now that one sticks with me. I like
Congratulations, you are officially part of his chessboard.
Welcome to being pawns. It sucks.
that. I mean,
It does.
They
they
technically already were.
before.
Welcome to knowing your pawns. It sucks.
Right.
It's a Malkavian thing. Sorry.
Anyway,
So,
just wanted to say great job, everybody. Great job. Well done.
so I'm not
Well,
going to
that's
kill everybody if we
spectacular.
leave now, right?
No. Yeah, you're
Great.
clear on that. It was just when you were
Good.
going to go with the
Yep.
yes, that one.
Vantis.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a
You're
private
good now.
jet.
You can leave now. It's great. Yeah. Great job. Question?
Go
Can we
away.
leave now?
You go in a
Can,
second.
can we leave now?
I generally go away on my own time, really.
Yeah, but I'm asking us to right now.
Okay,
Malkov,
yeah.
can we please
True.
leave now? We did everything that you wanted us to do. Can we leave now?
Thank you.
I just don't want to cut you off.
Thank
Just
you for
wait
that.
until you- yeah,
Thank you for the help.
Thank you, Malkov.
I do what I can.
You want to feed me again?
No.
Sure.
I'm doing that again.
Wait, that's all you have
doing
to
it.
do?
Personality.
Nothing bad is going to come of this.
Absolutely
with,
nothing.
With this one, but you're going to wind up a little bit like me. Just a little bit.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah.
You sure?
Storyteller, do we remember anything of what happened outside the car? Like any of the goodbyes or anything like that we had?
Oh yeah, that all happened. It's
Okay.
just you're in here now.
Yeah,
This is another memory on top of it.
it's a thing that you're just going to have to deal with. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, sorry. We're basically like, you'll probably notice if you look out the windows, there's nothing outside the windows. We're in our
The
own little
fuck
space right
was
now.
in the
okay.
blood? Like, this was not what I expected.
It's never what you expect.
He's just, Malkov kind of sort of helped
It
us
does
in the
get different.
process. Malkov sort of kind of helped us in the process of taking,
Wait. And he puts his finger on Alea's mouth. Shh. You hear that? And then you're all back where you were before the vision started.
So now they're outside of the car and I'm in the
Yeah,
back
now you're
seat.
outside of the car. Yeah.
Oh, thank God, we're still out.
Flying.
Oh my God, we have to
fuck.
set sail right now.
I'll just tap my hands
Did
on their
you
shoulders
eat?
and I'll just tap my hand on their shoulder and go, well, hopefully that won't happen a whole lot more. Have fun. I'm out of the car.
Hurley has found the air horn in the cabin.
Elena is just on the dock waiting for Charlie.
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards the boat, but really quick, I'm gonna like veer over towards like one of the little stations that's on the dock.
Yeah.
And the other laptop that's there, I'm just gonna plug it in and turn it on and leave it, and
Okay.
then walk up to the boat,
And
waving at the car as I back up.
after the air horn, because that is right near a bunch of condos where you actually ended up going, all you hear is "fuck off."
I'm gonna
Thought
make
God,
the
I
natives were
hate
supposed to
this
be nice.
city.
And Elena's just gonna look at Charlie. What took you so long? Come on.
I'm coming.
and she's going to let him go ahead of her. And as he's going ahead of her, she's going to set something down and continue just on the side where his boat was tied up.
And everyone is on the boat?
Mm-hmm.
Then this seems like a good spot to cut off this particular episode.
Can we at least launch the boat?
No.
Get the hell off the dock.
The boat explodes.
It is all a dream within a dream.
And then you wake up and it's the beginning of season 1 all over again.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
All 4 seasons have been a dream of Malachus.
This time, I'm going to do things different.
Big same.
Straight to Cabo.
We don't believe you.
Yes. Right to Cabo.
Hey, Ja, free flak vest, slightly used.
Slightly used.
Slightly used. So thank you everyone for watching and participating in the chat. Any bits or subscriptions that you've sent our way, it is always appreciated. Anything we get from those helps out these people so much. And let's do some quick outros. Then we can hop over to Delve for the episode that occurs the night before this one. Yeah, that's confusing. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's
too much for Cassandra.
So let's do some quick outros, and let's start with Brennan.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brennan. I played Charlotte. I survived this episode. That's it.
I didn't know we were doing ASMR again. Are we doing ASMR again?
Yes. It's time for ASMR.
That was the end of it.
He's just shopping over there.
I think Brennan may have fallen asleep on his microphone.
I think he's muted himself.
Just 10 solid minutes of Brennan snoring.
No, he's biting the microphone. Okay, next up
Can't
is
be
Zach.
good for it.
I am Zachary Vado. That's my Twitter handle, and I have links over there. Not in a whole lot right now, but I'm going to be in something probably next week that Lex will tell you about when it gets to her turn. And you can head to my Twitter and see a mega thread of every game I've run in the 2020 and then, or 2021 rather, and then there'll be more next year.
Speaking of Lex, it's Sam's turn.
Oh, that's an odd segue. Hi, everybody. Samantha McLarty, and I played Elena Cortez again, and Ada Malkavian God again. Pretty.
Can't wait till you're actually bloodbound to him. Bet it works on him.
Doubtful. Hopefully, fingers crossed there.
Point
either way,
ain't gonna do squat against an antediluvian.
Your sword is mine.
So, really bad at outros. There's a link tree in the chat if you want to see the things that I'm doing. Follow the socials. I post about it there. I'm going to be in things. Socials will tell you about it. That's all I got. Cheers.
Speaking of Martlet Games, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick Gill, creative director of Martlet Games. This was I lived. Hooray! We got all sorts of things going on. We've actually got we postponed the Terminal Black, so Lex's thing is actually going to be the week after we had originally planned. FYI. But otherwise, Monday will be episode 5 of Terminal Black. That's our 10 Candles thing. We are off for This Bloody Garden for the rest of the year. And pleased to announce that season 2 will be back on the Martlet Games channel. And there will, all of the preceding or the future stories will happen over there. Psychopops Incorporated is on, episode 6 technically will be up, so the little finale for that. Otherwise, keep an eye on the socials. All sorts of things popping off coming up next year. Love you all.
And Lex.
Hi, I'm Lex. Buy Lex's book. You can find me in Stuff and Things and on Places and whatnot. But most of all, you can find my very special Christmas-themed 10 Candles game airing on the Martlet channel on
The 20th.
December 20th. Oh, good. You were way more on the ball than I was. There's a lot of familiar faces in it, and it's equal parts spoopy and ridiculous, and I think everyone had a really good time because I sure did. So check that out, and buy all of my books. Both of them are currently on display. That's it for me. Book 3 should be coming out probably 2022 sometime. But I'll have more announcements on that later. And I also survived.
I didn't have enough time to take out my sock and do some feet porn on the book, but yeah, that's fine. And our special guest, Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna. I was playing Abigail for you this evening. And you will find me on Twitter at Hyrule Gardener. Other than that, you generally find me here on Saturdays doing this whole vampire takeover, fun family stuff, and the occasional one shot here or there, other things and stuff and things and stuff.
What did everybody turn into Rick Grimes on me all of a sudden? Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
Get in the house,
I've
Coral.
always said that.
We're involved in so much stuff, it's hard to keep track at this point.
That's too
Actually,
real.
pretty much the entire coterie is Coral at this point. So everybody's like,
Yeah.
no, don't do that. Get that out of your mouth. And Prince, our other special guest.
Everybody, I am Amir Prince Hamza, aka Doubles of Dice around the internet. Normally, you'd find me on Rolling These 20s this Saturday, but I will be away for PAX at PAX Unplugged. If you are at PAX Unplugged, come see me. I am on panels. I am in the program. You can find me there. We will be back for our final episode before we go on a hiatus over on Rolling These 20s for Philly by Night. That'll be on the 18th. And then you won't see us till after New Year. My streaming will be spotty for the rest of this year. So if you see me on stuff, it'll be around. I am on a bunch of different games. Carrying Comfort Studios for Camp Half-Blood. I am over on Delve Into Darkness, as you'll see after this.
In just a few minutes.
Yeah. And I am on a D&D Redwall campaign starting New Year. I have new campaigns starting on my channel. Keep an eye on my Twitter. You'll see the stuff coming on. It is a lot going on for me.
And I am Storyteller Steve. So yeah, we are going to be heading over to Delve Into Darkness in just a few minutes. But first, we are still collecting money for Extra Life. So if you donate to Extra Life, you will have a chance to win a bunch of stuff from Dogmite, because Dogmite are fabulous people, and they have agreed that we can still have the giveaways up until the end of the year, and if we can get to, I believe, $1,000, we start into the $100 gift cards for them. And
Dragon Sheets.
Dragon
Sheets first, and then
Dragon
gift
Sheets
cards.
first, then $100 gift cards. So the more we build up, the more we'll be able to give away from them. So donate to that. A little bit helps. And if you can, help out. If you can't, spread the word. Make sure as many eyeballs as they can get on it are on it. And you will go over there or wherever to my Twitter and check out all the stuff that we've got planned. We've got some new stuff coming up in the new year, and it's going to be awesome. So yeah, come and check it out, and we will see you in a few minutes as we go over to Delve Into Darkness. So have a good night, everybody, and we will see you in a few.
Bye.